precious things. My heart was in the storm, hardly to stop. Bedtime story, happy ending, you just a snapshot in time. Life is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy the ride without down downs. Hardly stop a bedtime story. Sometimes you have to play supporting role. But what matters is that your eyes shine in the moment. Hardly stop a bedtime story. Happy ending, you just a snapshot in time. Life is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy the ride with ups and downs.
The town inside me and everyone.
Your fundamentals are all screwed up, and you have big issues here.
Wisdom, patience, empathy, kindness, serenity, clarity. Break out, turn the key to a world untold. Life is a maze where the wind burns. Blah, 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 blah. Sick and tired.
Oh shit, it's 10 past. What is good, everyone? Hello, it's your boy Ace. And we got one heck of a bracket for you guys tonight. I know a lot of people are still at VSF. That means it's gonna let's go gambling kind of stream tonight. We don't know who's gonna do well, and that's kind of exciting to me. Can't wait. But as usual, let me, I love you, Daisuke, but it's a bit loud. I'm just gonna turn Daisuke down just a little tad bit here, so we can take a look at the bracket. All right, I bet there's a couple players who signed up since I last looked. So let me just quickly go have a look here. Alright, let me have a look. Usually, as I say, we normally have a couple players signing up late that are quite strong. Sad day for Xbox. Damn. That's what, it's so crazy that you play an Xbox. And I agree, Symphony might be my favorite song of Gillscare Tribe. Like, it's not quite Birthday Train, you know what I mean? But it's good. It's good. How skibbity are we feeling today? Honestly, I'm feeling pretty skibbity here. I thought I was gonna get the Phantom Tax, getting, the haircut, but then I'm kind of slaying right now. I turned into quite the Rizzler, if I gotta say so myself. So I'm pretty happy. Yeah, my sister gave me a haircut, and it's quite nice. Anyways, for check-ins, we need... honestly, I'm just gonna say it, okay? I fucking hate Town Inside Me. It's a bad song. I'm sorry. I don't like that song. I like the May song, but Town Inside Me, it's like kind of ass. Like, it's like the lowest of the low tier. I don't get that. Why people like that song that much. It doesn't fit with the game. really. It's like very also in game, right? It's like way too low, the volume. You can't hear it if you have it in game. It's like just having a muted song, which is weird. I think for this song, because the soundtrack is good, I already made one, but maybe I have to make a true Mega Drive song tier list. Last time I did it, you guys were so mad at me. You guys actually got mad at me, I remember. Anyways, we need Antelik to check in. And we need C Aktak to check in. So again, C Aktak and Antelik check in. You guys got 2 minutes to check in, or you'll be DQ. While I do that, let me just have a look. Ups and Downs, which song is that? Like, I need to know character theme. Unironically, I'm so bad at the names of the songs that I need to know whose song it is. Slayer's theme is hella good. That's hella good. That's like S tier, I would say. For sure. It's not like... I think Symphony is better than the Slayer theme. Like, again, but personally, I feel like Symphony is by far the best song in the game. But still... You know, the other one is good. I think it's different. I don't think, again, I would put it like in AIS tier for sure. I don't know in my final list if I would put it in S tier. At least it's A. Yeah, second half is... I love the second half of Symphony as well, actually. Personally, I like Symphony. I like the Elphelt theme is really good. I like the Biken theme is very good. Like, those are probably my top 3 favorites of the game. And I like a Rock Parade is very good. I like Out of the Box. It's very good. All right, and that is 15 past. I think Faust is okay, but like it's good, but there's like some parts of Out of the Box I don't like. Not Out of the Box, Faust theme that I don't like. Kind of weird to, I don't know how to quantify it, but maybe we'll make that tier list one day. Regardless, this is our bracket. Yeah, Elphelt theme is goated. Let's do ALPOH up against LIMBUSWEEP on stream. Let's do Rhapsody against lentexasranger on stream. So if you have this, again, purple icon on stream, if you have this grayed out icon on stream, means you're on stream. Let's do... let's see here... Hazelnut and napsso. Of course we're going to do napsso on stream, you know? You should commentate, gotta see them on stream. That's the commentary tax right there for our round 3 matches. Who could we have here? Could be kind of good here. Ooh, this one actually I want to see. I feel like I always put Rush on when I have the chance if he wins dice. Still gotta get through the enemy. Ooh, I want to see this one. Like actually so fucking good. We're gonna put this on here. I feel like I'm streaming like top row only tonight. It's kind of RNG what I put on a lot of the time, not gonna lie. And since I don't have to commentate today at all, which is absolutely go. You're Freddy Faust there. I fucking love that tag. That's like my favorite tag in the tournament, I think. Yeah, the first minute it starts kind of slow, I agree, but it's like really bad for the game. I feel like Biken theme, the beginning. But I feel like as a song, if you hear it like just as a song, I feel like the start is completely fine. It's only because of the, you know, it's a game. Like in-game, I think that's also a bad part about it. 100%. All right. Let me just see if everything's sorted with the commentary. So, yeah, good. And then I'm just gonna ping you guys real quick. So as usual, here you go, here's your thing. Alright. I also really like a Drift, a Happy Chaos theme. That's Drift, right? I think Drift is like Happy Chaos theme. If that's Drift, I think it's one of the by far the best ones. It reminds me a lot of like a Queen song. Like got some Bohemian Rhapsody in there. You know what I mean? Anyways, with that being said, napsso, just don't worry about it, okay? I'll win your games. Media theme, good. I agree. And speaking of good, we got 2 good people here on comms for the first part tonight. It's gonna be Pixel Buddha and it's gonna be Heapski. What is good, guys? Hello.
Good evening. Hello, everybody. I think Heapski is still muted. Let's see.
Oh wait, my bad. My bad. I had the other thing for the microphone open.
No problem.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, yeah. Happy to be here.
Yeah, man. How's everyone doing? Versus fighting was awesome.
Oh yeah, right.
Did you not see it?
No. I was unfortunately busy in Berlin, so yeah, I didn't have the time to get a look. But I heard great thing. I think Tiger Pop won, right?
Tiger Pop did. He made a massive losers run throughout the whole. He just swept the whole thing. It was really cool to watch. It was actually really sick tournament.
Well, I mean, as expected of Tiger Pop. I mean, of course, he's not unbeatable, obviously, but crazy.
No, by far the favorite, I would say, going in. And showed why. But he was in losers, I think, going into the top 8. So it wasn't free. Obviously, a lot of really strong players. We had Sechi was there, PataChu.
Oh yeah.
Loads of international. Was it Jonathan Tene was there? He didn't even make it into top 8. Like EU is playing strong, showing how good we are.
Yeah. Who was the opponent of Tiger Pop in the finals?
I think it was Sechi.
Oh, Sechi, okay.
Yeah, and of course they've got their little rivalry they've always had going on. So it was pretty cool to watch.
Yeah. And I guess I'll have to catch up with the VODs then. Great.
No. Definitely watch the VODs.
Yeah.
It was really good. It was really good. Now, obviously, what we want to see today is if anyone's had that little offline hangover, or if people come back and they're like super raring to go.
Well, I think we definitely have some people in here which definitely don't have a hangover.
Yeah.
For example, most of the, I would say, Middle European or Guilty Gear community.
Yeah.
For example, we have Engel mit der Uzi, who was at home this weekend, as I know for a fact. Handlock also up in the bracket. Let's see if they can replicate what they did last year in UFA next month. So I'm sure they are on the grind.
Yeah, I think everyone now is grinding. Yeah. I think UFA is the last platinum event, especially at least in EU. So everyone's kind of grind out, make sure you get that last spot for Arcu Revo tournament.
Yeah.
It's going to be so good, which means all these weekly tournaments, the level is going to slowly go up and up each week as everyone starts grinding even harder.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see everybody there, as I think the participant number went up this year. Like even from last year, we get even more strivers in there, so very interested who will be around.
Yeah.
Especially in this... Yeah.
For versus fighting? Or for UFA?
For UFA, yeah.
UFA, yeah, I can imagine so. Probably the premier tournament in Europe at the moment. So it's one of the things you'd expect every year is just going to keep getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, one of the big 3 for sure, together with, I think, Head Stomper and... it's on the tip of my tongue. In the UK.
Versus fighting.
Yes, I mean, you just literally said it before, but
yeah, no, I would say at the moment for Europe, especially within the anime community, there's definitely the top 3.
Yeah, definitely.
And of course, next year we're gonna have Evo Nice.
Oh yeah, that will be big.
Yeah, which is for Europe especially to have like one of them super major style tournaments here is going to be amazing.
Yeah, I already heard a lot of people planning that they will just stay for a week afterwards as well.
Yeah.
So like get your hotel and your airport tickets right now, because there will be a lot of strivers on the beach.
Yes, 100%. As someone who's gone from versus fighting last year to Nice straight afterwards, I can say that we're not usually so privileged to have such amazing tournament settings. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of people on beaches. All right, who have we got coming up? Oh, so is it LIMBUSWEEP and ALPOH? Apologies if I'm saying any of those names wrong.
Yeah, we are for now moving in the middle section of the seats.
Yeah.
So 2 rather new names, I would say, for most people probably. If somebody got info on them, maybe where they're from or are they playing at your local, that would be much appreciated, of course. But for now, let's see which character they play. We see a Kai for now, but the opponent is not known.
I'd love to see a Kai.
Oh, a Kai mirror!
There's no way it's a Kai mirror. Oh, this
First
is perfect.
match. Yeah.
Of course, being one of the last Kai mains. Well, I don't play him anymore, but it's good to have a matchup that I'm at least familiar with.
Yeah.
Kai considered a really strong character in the current version of the game.
I dabbled a bit on the Kai myself, but I'm by no means an expert, but let's see.
Down edge, feeling each other out, playing some clean neutral.
Yeah, very cautious for now, as you have to be. So I'm sure whiff punishing will be one of the most important moves here in this mirror.
Yeah.
Very cautious, yeah.
A lot of Kai's stun edge against himself is actually really strong. So he ends up dominating himself in neutral really well. It's it's really interesting. Whoever's more aggressive.
Ooh, yeah, nice drift here with a PRC, and also burst speeder gun for both. Oh, that whiff, the double throw whiff! You can't make this up.
Catastrophe. Not the biggest punish though. Ooh, sneaky.
ALPOH getting very low here. Also has to start getting cautious about chip damage at this point, as every stun edge gets him closer.
He's been in danger now for a good 10 seconds. Both
of them as well, yeah.
And stun dip RC, the classic, coming in clutch.
And I doubt that this will be the last stun dip RC we see.
One of the best tools in the game when it comes to controlling neutral.
Oh, that 6k was dirty.
That is so much damage. That was 50%. Getting hit by 6k with shock stay on. Huge by 5
Yeah. ALPOH returning the favor right away here. Both trading 1 life.
Burst straight away. ALPOH doesn't have burst himself though, so they're kind of...
Just stun edging one more time.
Yeah. Like I said, it controls a lot of space in this matchup. So you'll see either a lot of IADs kind of get around it or stun it.
Oh, another 5D here. ALPOH really realizing that if you find one thing that does stick, never change it up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fantastic check on the Futurag there. And ALPOH takes the first game.
Yeah, off the back here from LIMBUSWEEP not blocking high too much.
Yeah.
And yeah, the two
It's one of those
things.
things. 5D is incredibly difficult to block. So if you can spot that from the opponent, then you're just going to force it on them. Kai doesn't have the best mix-ups generally. There's a lot of strike throw. So making sure that you get your 5Ds in when you have meter is really important.
Yeah, especially if you have meter, they do have to be wary of the stun dipper RC as well. So
yep.
One is low, one is high. So on that melee range, it gets really, really tricky to defend.
Oh, nice here from ALPOH. Just keeping Limbu in the corner. Oh, that was a very sneaky stun dipper. Gonna get wall break here. Oh, he chooses not to. This is smart. Nick the kills. And there we go.
And I really also like that he didn't go for a wall slump, as that would have given Limbus 25 more burst meter.
Yeah.
So even thinking about the next round just shows that ALPOH is not just playing for the next 3 frames.
Yep. And look, here's a complete reverse. Oh, jumps the throw there. ALPOH not having it.
Yeah, nice combo extension. The trade.
Oh, big counter hit. And he gets the damage.
Yeah, but again,
E. Run up 6p.
Limbus really has to watch out here right now, because if you are 2-0 behind, it gets tricky really fast.
Still got 50% meter. Here we go, YRC.
Oh, the check on the 5D.
Yeah, that was really clutch, and that's going to be the whole game.
Yeah, ALPOH being aware that even if the mesh doesn't work out, burst is still there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just taking the chances, and even if he would have lost, he would have had another round.
We're seeing the neutral kind of go back and forward. Like, both of them pushing the others. They're both kind of making the same right read. But when it comes to offense, ALPOH's been correct a lot more than LimbuSweep has. We've seen the jump on the throws. We've seen the 5Ds hitting. And that just makes the difference when you're playing a mirror matchup like this.
Yeah, and I think that LimbuSweep also might be a bit too much in the air, as ALPOH showed that he is ready to 6p on reaction.
Yeah. And the check on the Fruja arc as well.
Oh, nice head to air here.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Again, the throw with very unfortunate here. That's the second time that happened here for Limbus.
Yep. Also got caught pressing on wake up there. Really common Kai string. It's just 5p on wake up. It is safe. DPs.
And another one, And very good shimmies here.
Yep. That's when Kai starts getting really scary. When you start teching, Kai does a ton of damage. It starts getting pretty high.
Yeah, and even extremely far away here from getting another burst, or even just a deflect shield, as ALPOH even got these resources away from Limbus.
Big 2D counter hit there. He doesn't get a massive combo from it, but getting out of the corner is massive. Old first DP we see.
Oh, nice! Oh, we love to see this.
Yeah, he doesn't spend the meter. Stun Dipper RC is coming. Whoa.
Oh,
just drag it in. Oh, and it
does hit.
Here we go. It's time.
That was scary.
Oh,
classic dragon install into death.
Bro.
The most true combo in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, dragon install into death does feel does make me feel some type of way. But that was a pretty clean 3-0 there from ALPOH.
Yeah, I mean, that was rather convincing.
Yeah.
But obviously not over for LimbuSweep. The way they played here, I would be surprised if they would go 0-2. Because there was a lot of good stuff in there. Like there were a few save 5Ks, Meaty, which is like one of the most important tools to extend the pressure off Kai after getting a knockdown, obviously.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, the movement wasn't bad. It was just that ALPOH was on top of it.
Yes. It was. They both clearly understood how the matchup worked.
Yeah.
And they were both just playing at different points. Where LimbuSweep was definitely more about kind of trying to jump over the fireballs and be preemptive. ALPOH was more defensive in their answers to that, which kind of just gave them the favor. One of the things about high-level fighting games, if you're able to adapt and kind of identify which layer of neutral interactions are happening, you end up having a lot more advantageous situations.
Yeah. And we seem to get our next two challengers. One is a Slayer.
Ooh.
And another Kai from France, as it seems like, from their R code.
Ooh, Rhapsody. I don't know if I've met Rhapsody. Of course, I used to play out in obviously, Ryan is probably the most well-known Kai player out in France at the moment.
So this matchup, I am I think I didn't see Kai Slayer yet. I think no, I don't think so. Have you any experience with it?
Yeah, I've played this matchup from both sides. I think Kai dominates the neutral against Slayer. Slayer's not the same type of Slayer he is in previous Guild years because his defense in this game is generally quite weak. And Kai dominates the neutral with fireballs.
Yeah, Slayer doesn't really have options to get around them consistently, right?
Yeah, so unless you can kind of find a range where you can just... It's a very burst-heavy matchup here. Like, Slayer gets in, he has to make it work. Of course, Kai's got a DP, which is like really good at stopping, especially with the change to DPs being froze.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's a 6-4. Slayer can kill anyone in, well, one hit. So,
I mean, if the stars align, yeah.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
even if they don't, yeah.
But you would expect Kai to generally have the upper hand in the matchup, especially here. Nice count.
And it seems we're going through the wall right away. Yeah. For the sweet positive bonus here. Ooh, nice back jump here, going the safe route.
Okay.
Good patient here from Lentex.
So as crazy as this is even.
Oh, that clashed!
Ooh, that was a really smart DP cancel there. Yep, here we go.
Oh, and the back throw.
The throw though.
And another one. Oh, that got scary.
Yes. That was incredibly back and forth throughout the whole round. Nice jump hit.
And again, the 5k reset here.
Ooh, pressing on minus Futurarg there. Maybe I don't know how to say his name.
Lentex, I would say. Or Lentexas?
I'm saying
Oh,
Ranger.
Lentexasranger!
Yeah,
Oh!
I'm saying Ranger, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is too much. Big counter hit though from Rhapsody here. And he picked Ranger on his last... Ooh, good catch out of the air.
What you get? One good combo and Kai is dead.
Yep.
Yeah. And there it was, the whiff. And they don't have 100 meter, but this still hurts a lot.
It does. He does have to be careful about 100 meter on Kai here. 5D, yeah.
They didn't want to get mixed. Ooh, that was close, but yeah.
Nice air check there from Rhapsody. So as you can see, Rangers a lot of IEDs to try and get over the fireball. And you can just react as Kai. You don't get a punish unless you go for something like an air throw, but he's just reacting with 6p, kind of keeping Slayer out at range. And this is why it can be quite a struggle for Slayer.
Yeah, but one thing I noticed was that when Kai was in the corner, maybe he shouldn't FD too much, because that gives Slayer the option to press a few buttons that, for example, 5p or 2p and DP all can't really check, because the 2H of Slayer, for example, is one of the big scary buttons.
Yeah.
And you need to be in range if you want to contest it in any way.
Ooh, big call out on the DP there. Well, that's the second time with Futurarg. He was crouch blocking that time, but Futurarg is minus. If you just stand block it, he is -1 Kai.
And there it is, yeah. The 2H I was talking about.
Exactly like you were saying. He's using FT, pushing him out, actually making Slayer at a much better range. Ooh, tricky. Air jump hit. Cross up from Ranger.
And another one, yes.
Again. Oh, when Slayer gets going, it's so difficult to block.
Yeah, the Slayer classic, I mean, once you are on the floor, he rarely gives you the chance to get back up. Nice double overhead.
Cool. Ooh, taken out. Yeah, that's the second or third time that's happened now. Ranger using the dandy step just to kind of keep Rhapsody from jumping.
Oh, that was unfortunate. The Dire Eclat not connecting.
Oh, look at that. The backdash cancel going straight through the fast slash, and the damage on this combo.
Just
nice.
not ending.
Fantastic. Here from Ranger.
Trying to go for the H stun edge here, and lentexasranger not having any of it, but this time, yeah, the faster version getting through.
And he just... Yeah. So that round was really strange. It felt like both of them were really unsure what the other was after, and they were just kind of throwing things out. Just not really the type of playstyle you want if you're playing as Kai in this matchup. You want to control things, keep things grounded, and Slayer has to play around you. When you're both jumping around each other, well, Slayer's going to win in those scramble situations.
Yeah, I think after the first round start, where Slayer just got in, Rhapsody might have panicked a bit.
Counter in the corner. Now this is scary. 50. Guess is right.
Needs to find. Oh,
No,
that is
burst
death.
on
I
block.
think. How much risk was it? Okay, doesn't kill.
No, it doesn't kill.
Yeah,
Burst
didn't have to meter.
big risk, yeah. Ooh. All out with these two H's are being ripped right now.
2 times circumventing the 2H, but alas, it was not enough.
Yeah. I think I'd like to see Rhapsody just kind of take a second after his block strings, notice the 2H and whiff punish.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Foudre arc was his approach at punishing the 2H.
Corner, 50%.
Do we see Universe here?
Game.
No.
Wow. What DP.
Circumvented right away.
Just went 5D raw. I think he thought he had meter there. Rhapsody fighting out of the corner.
Now it gets dangerous for both players here. As I think the next interaction could kill both.
Round the line, stun dipper, gets in. YRC. They both got burst. Oh, he's not going to get
instant wall stick. Yeah.
Wall stick on Dandy Stem is so good in situations like that.
Yeah, you blink and the window for bursting is already over.
Yeah. And such a quick mix-up coming from the 2S. Ranger taking it 2-1. What a turnaround. The first game was so dominant as well.
Yeah, maybe they were just feeling it out a bit at that point, but I mean, yeah, it works out in the end if you get the download right and the movement of your opponent is clear as a day, as it seems for now.
Let's see if Rhapsody can change it. Round start. Nice.
Unfortunately, dropping the conversion there, that's a bit unfortunate, but another chance opens up.
Ooh. Dash, cancel, making it through. Wow, he woke up. Close slash. He drops the combo. Oh no, that's huge.
That's safe, yes.
That is safe
See.
to knees. Of course, the Slayer's reverse.
The optimal. Great conversion here by Rhapsody in the end, not losing the nerves.
Ooh, getting away with these dandies now.
I think Rhapsody is maybe a bit too scared.
Yeah. But he does challenge.
Yes.
He's definitely like worried in neutral, but on defense he's definitely willing to risk and challenge back. First hit, oh, doesn't get punished landing frames. Big conversion, burst straight back. Ranger potentially gonna lose this game here.
Yeah, but the side swap got in just in time. Another air to air here, Rhapsody winning all of these.
Yep. Ooh, gets through the close slash. That was the third this game, I think.
Very
Jump
funky
back.
situation here.
JS.
Oh, the FD!
And he's dead. That was so unfortunate. What a 2H from Ranger. What a beast.
That looked extremely calculated.
Nice. Look at this counter hit confirm here. Drops the ending though, and that's more damage done backwards.
And there it is, the big bomber combo.
Dead? Oh, he drops it. Here he goes. Last guess.
Good
Oh,
back
what
throw here.
It's time.
Going straight through the corner here.
I'll play around this meter here. And the BRC forward around start. And Ranger takes it.
3, 2, 1 here, advancing, having to face PataChu next.
Ooh,
That
good
is, good luck with that.
That was a really clean set though. It started Rhapsody was definitely controlling the first game, and then the change from Ranger kind of brought it back. And then that last game there, a lot more like jump back JS from Rhapsody counter hitting at least 3 or 4 times. It seemed like they made the adaptation correctly, but they just dropped their combos.
Yeah, I had the feeling that both of them got maybe more nervous as the game progressed, because like the first entire match looked really clean, and the second one as well, as Slayer was turning it around. But after that, there were just so many scrambles, like dropping back to back and like getting back thrown in the corner and stuff like that. But I mean, on the stream, sometimes it just happens. Or when you think you had it and you are starting to lose the grasp, then you start to get a bit shaky.
Yeah, that's why we enjoy tournaments, right?
Yeah.
When you're sitting at home, you're playing, and usually you're like, oh, it's fine, I'll do the stuff. But when your heart starts beating, and oh no, I need to hit this combo, and then you press the wrong button. Oh yeah, that's what it's all about. That's why we play tournaments.
Yeah. Especially like if you're full life, we have 100 burst, and the opponent is at like 5%, and you lose the round. Like that's when you think, I could have won right here, you know. And every round afterwards, you think I could have won 2 rounds ago. What am I doing?
Yeah, I know that exact feeling, having just lost a few 2x KO tournaments, being 2 characters up against Braum. And I'm like, no, he just jumped, and I got happy birthdayed, and every bad decision I've ever made in life just flashed before my eyes.
Yeah, 2x KO, unfortunately, the Alpha Lab, I think, concluded yesterday night.
No, it's still going on today.
Still going? What?
Yeah, there's about 18 hours, 20 hours left.
Oh, okay, Monday, okay. So, get your hours in.
Yeah, get your hours in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super fun game.
You still have the chance.
I've seen a lot of strivers playing it.
You still have the chance to die at Braum's hands.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get my revenge on Slash next time, don't worry.
I mean, after you run into Echo, Yasuo, and Ari about 50 times.
Yeah. No, it's Darius. We're playing in Europe.
True.
That character is insane. Anyway, moving on here. 2 other Dariuses. We got Goldlewis and Nagoriyuki, Hazelnut and napsso.
napsso switching it up a bit here. Wild Tide often on commentary as well.
Nice jump in. First up, Hazelnut. Ooh. Trying to contest the drone in neutral there is so difficult. Nice block.
Definitely ready for that. Now the damage is stacking up quickly.
Whoa, wake up close, Slash.
Yeah, but blood is stacking really high. napsso has to be very cautious. The bite whiffs barely. Wow.
Manages to pick it up and goes all in on the Beyblade. I'm not sure if that would have popped. They went for the win.
And that was very good meter management, right on the edge.
JD, nice deflect shield. Oh, big counter hit here. Drops the combo though. Still good positioning for napsso. Another counter hit.
That beat the startup of White Assault. Just in time. The sound was there for a frame.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Oh god, missing the last hit of the drone. That was just a tad too early. But still getting away with it.
And that's surely going to be the round.
Against Goldlewis, a pop that doesn't hit is a death sentence.
Yes. Yeah, most characters, of course, can now just straight up kill Nagoriyuki if he ever popped in the round. Ooh, and a nice catch on the deflect shield there.
Oh, but yeah, the White Assault in the corner. That looked a bit strange, the JP, but
it definitely looked a bit weird, yeah.
Yeah. I think that might have been a misinputted full circle.
Potentially. Could have dropped the super. Oh, pick up. Drops combo.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to need it.
Yep, the BTs are coming in clutch. That was really scrambly. I think napsso was definitely pressing a lot of buttons. Both of them were, to be honest. I think most hits there were counter hits.
I think so too, yes.
Yeah.
There were at least 2 Beyblade counter hits, for example, yeah.
Yeah. So game 1, just feeling each other out, kind of seeing where each other likes to press. Both being really active. Of course, something you definitely have to do against both characters.
Yeah, I mean, they're even touching, like the sword is touching the hand in the starting screen.
Yep.
So if you do nothing, then you just give the other person the turn.
What a fantastic 2H from napsso there.
Yeah,
That
that conversion is
knowledge.
beautiful.
Corner to corner. It's 6H. BT. Beyblade in. Good check.
And the bite, managing the blood back to 0.
Time to guess.
That was.
What was that?
I'm very confused right now.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna assume it was a Wild Assault, just input incorrectly.
yeah, maybe from blocking the input was still there and they just pressed dust a bit too early.
Potentially, there is quite a big buffer. Oh, again, counter hits, and this is gonna do so much damage from Goldlewis here. Maintains the corner.
Yeah, might as well. And now with security level 3 and meter, the next hit is a kill.
Overhead. Oh, drop speed. Kicks it up.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter in the end.
Hazelnut was one. No, the next interaction won't kill. I'll make sure that.
Yeah, we can see it. It's so like very aggressive style defense from both players, and a lot of deflect shields coming out from napsso. Twice it worked, and they did get a kind of very specific, really good counter hit punish on Hazelnut's pressure. But the other times, of course, besides the missed input, it kind of just led to their own death.
Yeah, I think the pressure at times is maybe a bit too risky here for napsso. And Hazelnut knows where there are options to mash. And every time that happens, napsso can't recover from being on the back foot.
Yeah, of course, both massively high damage characters here. Goldlewis with a lot more health because Nagoriyuki, his defense does go down when he is high blood.
Yes. Also, the chip damage gradually makes it worse.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. That BT put napsso right into the corner.
And once again,
Yeah, the super is going to take it.
yeah, for now the right corner seems to be the home base for napsso here.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if they want to be there.
Definitely not. Good pick up here though. Nice. It's going to go into positive bonus. Get some burst back. This is going to help. Wow, Wild Assault coming in clutch though.
Taking the turn there, as the Hazelnut was done getting pressured in the moment. But napsso not finished here. A nice GRC fast fall.
That was an insane BRC overhead.
But
I
more
like it
insane-
though.
Yeah, and
What-
Hazelnut
what-
was ready for it.
Yeah.
That's the scary part.
Oh, I think they went for grab PRC. Doesn't matter, still works out. So, bring it around back.
Another Wild Assault just to take the turn. And I mean, if you get the burst for it, that's worth 2 times at least.
Oh, big bite.
Yeah. Oh, the backdash! Nice attempt here by Hazelnut.
Oh, good backdash on the BT there. Maintaining corner pressure, this is exactly what you need.
Yeah, and 2 resets in there as well.
Wild Assault going straight through the 5H, that was huge.
Now the
Overhead.
pressure up.
Oh.
Oh.
Take it.
Yeah.
Is that 3-0 for Hazelnut?
Any Fausts still alive? We didn't see a Faust yet. And if there are no Fausts in the chat, then there's a good chance they are playing, yes.
Yeah. Is he in the tournament? I'm not entirely sure. Let me just go through and see if Izzy's playing. Of course, I would assume that Izzy was also at versus fighting on the weekend.
Yeah.
So some of the people generally, if they have been there, probably won't be
Yeah.
playing today.
Hazelnut has to fight Eto next, one of the best Geos from EMEA. And after that, Redroom is already waiting. Redroom just demolishing his opposition. And
Redroom,
wait-
the Asuka player, if I'm not mistaken.
And
Ooh,
yeah.
Rush. I think we have Rush next.
oh, and we see a huge upset in the bracket as Yoko, a Bridget player from West Germany, beats PataChu. So PataChu already in losers bracket, very surprisingly. So losers bracket for a few people will be hell from here on out.
Yeah, that is always the it's one of the things. Like, oh, there's a massive upset, and then 5 other people in losers bracket are like, yes.
Oh, well, yep, that was it. Goodbye, Cruel World. And
Yeah.
you know who will potentially have to face PataChu next?
Go on.
NSxC.
Oh no, Slayer.
Hmm.
Yeah, good luck, sir.
Yeah.
PataChu, of course, done herself very well at versus fighting. Has been doing really well across Europe for the last, like, I would say 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, you see her in like every bracket with a name,
Yeah,
like in the top 8 at least. I think every time top 8 maybe even. Most of the time at least.
yeah, almost every top 8
Yeah.
I see, PataChu's in there.
Yeah.
Doing really well, she is. Presenting UK. Right, but on next, we have, is this Sol vs Sin
Hmm.
fighting the Grandpa.
Well, Sol not decided yet, as it seems. But do we have a Strive Station bucket?
I think this is Rush versus Blisske.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now it works. Okay. Was afraid we're having a Strive moment here, but everything works for now.
Worked out. Right, so this matchup I haven't played too much. I did play a bit of Sol. I'm not entirely sure how these two work together. Of course, Sol incredibly strong in this version of the game.
Yeah, and I fear that once the distance is closed, Sol is just the better Sin. So
Yeah.
that is a problem here for Blisske, as they gotta keep Rush at mid-range.
Yeah, you would generally say that Sin's got a lot better mid-range buttons. But when it comes to meter, things like bandits for Sol, just kind of get him in, give him free pressure. He really is boss character in this game.
Yeah, I mean, and Sol has more health and more damage as Sin. So, yeah. The risk reward isn't the best.
No, I'm sure Sin's got a lot in the matchup. Of course, Elphelt, really strong neutral tool. Here we go. Ooh,
nice one.
nice with punish there. And yeah, back and forth right
Yeah,
now.
Exactly what we said. Like when Blisske is controlling the mid-range space, then Sin really shines here.
Yeah.
And once again, what we just saw right now.
Yeah, I think the way I would expect the matchup to go is when Sol gets meter, then he's able to enforce a lot more.
Good burst bait.
That was fantastic burst bait, and 100 meter here, Blisske means that this should be a dead Sol if they don't drop. Clean.
Oh, what?
No, he jumps in it,
yeah.
but picks it up again. Nice ground out there from Blisske. And
Yeah,
takes
it
it 1-0.
looked like a should have hit, but I guess Sol was barely touching the ground.
Yeah, a few frames just too late. Of course, they did make that easier in a few patches ago. It used to be, like, I think a 2-frame window. It used to be really difficult to hit the clean hit bandit.
Tyrant Rave, you mean? I
Tyrant
think.
Wave, yeah.
Yeah.
One Tyrant Wave.
Yeah, I think with the change, it is one of the Sin staples. Like 2 or 3 hits into Tyrant Rave.
Yeah.
Because it just got that reliable. Ooh, that 2S was max range and that hurts so much.
Really, that's the... Oh, DPs. That's what you want to see. Both of these characters can play incredibly aggressive if they choose to. Yep, here we go. Time to not hold any defense.
Yeah, and Bliss trying to keep the range here with some back jumps. Again, Bliss never wanting to be up close if it's not their turn. And that, the 6H conversion, unfortunately not doing anything. But with a DP counter hit, that's some easy work there for every Sol player.
Yeah. So minimum 60% when you
yeah, at least. Yeah.
Nice coming out from Rush here. Very similar to game 1.
Good frame check as well, yeah.
Yeah, counter hit 2H, so that's going to be big. Positive bonus here on the side of Blisske. A big life lead.
And once again, like Rush is just having extreme problems to get past that pesky flagpole.
Yeah. Spends the burst as well. Oh, life deficit here. Don't know if that's going to work out. But sometimes you gotta give the hero burst. Sometimes you just believe in a round.
And sometimes you just get a burst back because they don't want to give you the round. Let's see what it will be here.
Nice. Almost bringing it back. This could definitely happen. 100 meter on the side of Blisske here. Do you have to be careful? Oh, and get
there's the burst and the bait!
That was so clean.
Wow.
Yeah, that was... See, this is why sometimes you have to be the hero.
Yeah.
You have to do the hero bursts, you know? You can't always play it by the book. That was really good from Rush. I like that.
That was very, very good comeback here. And just also shows the confidence that Rush is willing to dish out. And from now on, Blisske has to respect that. So maybe even next time when Blisske thinks I can take this round, maybe being scared of a burst and losing the round, they might drop the combo because they want to bait.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of one of them things is as soon as you establish that, then every single hit now becomes a guess.
Yeah.
And it's really strong to establish that, especially on game 2 in a set.
Yeah. As soon if somebody shows the willingness to hero burst, you are never sure again.
Yep.
The triple overhead. Finally getting out.
Yeah,
very good defense here.
Ooh, DP right back. And JD.
Air dash cost him a lot.
It's 2H just hitting again. Rush has been hit by 2H so many times in their block string. Very fidgety. They don't want to just sit down back.
And that could kill, yes.
Oh, so much damage coming from the overhead there.
Yeah, Rush not too keen on maybe using defect shield in that situation where you really can't know if it will be overhead or low after the 8 hard down.
Oh, that was so clean, going straight under the fast life there.
And another DP bait here. And that's it. I think Rush only got hit by 1 DP from like 4.
Yeah. And all of Rush's DPs have been hitting as well.
Yeah.
Prodding here, both poking out with their neutral buttons. Rush has been very good at stopping this jumping from Blisske.
And there was a burst bait. Another DP hitting.
Ooh,
and there it is. And, yeah.
Doesn't get close flash though.
Yeah.
But catches Blisske pressing on wake up. Rush taking it.
I'm not sure if that really was a drop or a Russian reset. Or American reset, or however you want to call it.
We'll say it was a reset.
Yeah.
Yeah, always give credit to the player.
Sonic cheering for the fellow Simbro.
Really good stuff coming out of Rush here. A lot more, well, just a lot of the reads are right. You know, a lot of DPs hitting and a lot of counter hits, especially with 2D. 2D counter hitting fast slash from Sin been paying massive.
Yeah. And another DP. Like, all these DPs just meet the target, so.
Yep. Yeah, why
just-
stop?
Yeah, Blisske is maybe just not respecting it enough.
Could be a
Another
part of their
combo.
strategy.
Great backdash timing here. Wow, just waited perfectly for it.
And in.
Ooh, yeah.
Ching. Counter hit, fast slash there, and Rush is looking to take the whole set.
And I think even if that wouldn't have hit, Rush would have maybe even went for a second wild assault in there.
Yeah.
Because
When you smelling blood, just
Yeah.
in pain.
yeah, Rush definitely has the killer instinct.
Yeah.
It's shown it before.
We're in there, feral. I was fully expecting run up.
Finally, a good DP bait.
And here we go for the game here. Burst on the side of Rush.
And
He
there
does-
is-
chooses to use it. Oh wow! Underneath the fast slash again.
And another
Game
hero
over.
burst to the win.
Yep. He is the hero. That is confirmed. Good stuff coming out of Rush there. That was very clean in a soul type of way.
Our Sin from Norway will have to fight back from hell, basically. Let's see where they will be placed. Oh, PataChu DQ'd. I think after the first loss, PataChu did just drop out, didn't feel it. So NSxC is even further.
Nice.
That's
You have to see it. Hope PataChu's okay. Hope she's doing all good. Of course, did play at a major on the weekend, so potentially
Yeah.
not in it.
Sometimes you just don't feel it. Like maybe she realized that she's not in her best form today and just takes a break,
Yeah.
which is fine, honestly.
Mhm.
And Joish, one of the best souls from Austria, also DQ'd. It's sad. I was hoping to see them in like top 16 maybe. Well, everybody tired.
Yeah, everyone's tired from the weekend. Could definitely be the case. I'm sure we'll see them again next week. A lot of the same faces will come. Of course, Strive doing really well when it comes to weekly tournament brackets. So he's always pretty stacked and full.
So, yeah, Sonic does have the chance here to maybe show us how it's done. Let's see.
Going up against Pinhead.
Yeah, that's not an easy task.
No, it's not, but I don't know. Is Pinhead still playing Axel?
I think I haven't seen Pinhead in like the last 4 weeks, so... For now it looks like Geo.
Yeah. Yeah, in which case I've never seen Pinhead play Geo.
I mean, neither.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah. Maybe Pinhead just doesn't want to play Axel into Sin.
Very possible.
Which I can imagine might be a bit painful for Axel.
Maybe? I honestly have no idea. Of course, my local, we have to play Snake Belmont on a weekly basis. Well, on a monthly basis. I hate Axel with every bit of fiber in my being. So I'm pretty sure it's a winning matchup for Axel, but Axel players like to cry. That's what I'll say.
I mean... I'm not doing the British joke right now.
There are many to be said at this moment in time.
Oh, Pinhead not... Okay, he went to
he's
Axel.
playing
Okay.
Axel.
Maybe played like Geo yesterday with friends in a room or something like that.
Very possible. Damn, 7,000 point Axel. That is
Yeah,
extreme right
That's
there.
dedication, yeah.
Yeah, that is insane.
Instead of reflecting. Duel 1.
Here we go, Pinhead up against Sonic.
Notorious PIN. Very great tag. Ooh, and that traded, that's crazy.
Wild. Nice. Oh, baits the first.
With the jump cancel here, good awareness.
There's a bit of an OS there. I think Pinhead just wanted to get out of the corner. Oh, big whiff on the DP. Yeah, I think Pinhead just wanted to get out of the corner anyway on the hit. So he's just jumping forward anyway.
It was just an accident, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think he was expecting to try and bait burst there. Works out for him.
Yeah, the Rainwater RPS in close range.
Yeah.
Working for now.
Ooh! Oh,
That looked
that
like
was
fun
so
tech, man.
That was so cool.
Yeah. For now, Pinhead definitely being very dominant here. And with
That
a command
was-
grab into the perfect.
That was incredibly clean. The PRC back on the tornado to beat the Sin special. I forget the bloody name. What's his stab? Why have I forgot the name?
Oh my god, yeah, you're right. The step? I'm sure somebody in chat knows.
Oh no.
S-
No one in the chat's helping. But anyway, the PRC back into. Oh,
The
anyway,
step?
we'll skip it. We'll go on to the next one.
yeah, let's go.
To S. Nice. IB getting in. Overhead. Gets the burst. Pretty big here. There we go. That is definitely a clean bit of counterplay.
Oh, and another DP plus burst base. Wow. Now,
This round definitely a lot better for Sonic here, though.
yeah,
No burst on the side. Ooh, with punish.
another Tyrant Rave here. Basically did like 60% damage just with the Tyrant Raves.
Yeah. Definitely a lot better. Oh, rainwater catching Elphelt. Damn. Really does just hit everywhere.
Yeah, that's very character specific, as there are red-white assaults that do beat Rainwater.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Geos, for example, on round start.
Ah.
He gets a really cool combo off of it as well.
That's good to know. That's really cool. Nice 5p catch here.
And let's see the classic. How many X bombers? No, only 2.
It's just the one, yeah.
Ah,
Only one allowed, unfortunately. Ooh, throw.
we're not going for
Yep,
the
he's
RC.
the game here. Pinhead. Ooh, big two. Oh, first thing he's going to try and take the
And
round.
there it is. Wow.
Yeah, that was really clean from Sonic.
Yeah, not using the RC after the throw because he knew that the burst would have been unblockable.
Yeah.
Having the patience there is, I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
You
no,
need
it was very
confidence for it. Yeah, you need the confidence.
yeah, incredibly clean, and high level plays as well. Understanding this is what they would want to do in this situation, so you just play around it slightly, making it really difficult to burst there. Good stuff from Sonic. Round start 6p, big
Not
call out.
converting it. What? Sonic?
Yeah, that was feeling yourself a bit too much.
Yeah. I think they were betting on a gold burst for meter. Ooh, that IB just opened a lot of possibilities. And realizing that on the spot that the range just is not there for Axel.
Picks up the hit though, trying to move after the block string, and then just RC is going to give Pinhead the round there.
Sonic was very quick on the uptake in that moment, but it was just barely not enough. Another overhead here, and this time getting the knockdown.
Nice. Ooh, slumps out.
And a frame check.
I think the super here or he gets no close.
Very close. Next, even the 5p could kill, but going for the throw.
Nice. Yeah. Fake safe jump into throw. Really good. Solid
And
range.
another rainwater. Like, that was the third round start rainwater. Pinhead not afraid to just loop the same thing over and over again.
Yep. Because it beats multiple options and it answers itself are rather specific. So one of the things you will generally see them do it more not.
And this time we get the triple extra bomber combo.
Oh, he went for it again.
Good
Big
idea.
counter hit first. Yeah, that was guaranteed first there.
Now with 100 meter, yeah, the throw was a very safe option. Like
Yeah.
even if it would have whiffed, you can PRC, and if it hits, you can bait the burst as well. So, who did Sonic Alt F4?
Sorry?
No, okay, because it was saying
Oh, yeah,
weaken
yeah.
thing for a second, and I thought they might rage quit, but no.
I think it was just a Strive lobby moment.
Yeah.
Still typical in this game, sadly. Arxis, please.
I have seen people rage quit against Excel on stream, so it does happen. It does happen.
No, it's definitely been known to happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, big start again here from Pinhead. Yeah, just containing Sonic into the
That
corner.
6P was literally active in the last possible frame.
Yep.
Very clutch.
See, Sonic is definitely struggling to get in here. This matchup doesn't seem
Yeah.
as I would have assumed.
Yeah, but finally the Alcan found a way. Little frame kill there.
YLC. YLC
Yeah, it's-
right back, maintaining pressure in the corner.
Sonic not willing to interact with the RPS of the Rainwater. But just waiting his turn to yellow RC safely.
Ooh. Very clean there from Pinhead.
Yeah.
Just solid neutral. JS, really good tool.
Yeah, and the combos are also very efficient.
Yep.
So Pinhead never needs too many interactions to beat Sonic, which is normally one of the few weak points of Axel.
That was a really solid strike for a round there coming out from Sonic. Just guesses right on the throw 3 times into overhead. Down. Big pickup here from Pinhead. Of course, just needs this and they're going to take the set. Sonic's on his last life here.
And the 5D being a bit too slow here, unfortunate. And this could kill you. Nice conversion here with the Wide Assault.
And that's going to take it.
Yeah, that's it.
And really clean from Pinhead there. So a lot of tools Axel has there to contain Sin. I think probably 2P and 2H. Of course, stopping Elphelt must be really good in the matchup, I would imagine.
Yeah. I mean, we saw multiple times that when Pinhead was on the defense, that holding the pressure was borderline impossible as it seemed.
Yeah.
Because Sin also builds just so much meter. But at the point where Sin got in, he was already at like 20% HP, so you just need to get out once and take it from there.
Yep. No, it was really clean as well. Very active defense from Pinhead as usual. Really solid. Shows why he is one of the top Axels in Europe.
Yeah, and speaking of top players in Europe, Scarfed definitely up there for the chips. Still not, maybe not the number one, but getting better and better every week. So it's only a matter of time if they keep it up.
I was in, and of course Redroom, who has been doing real work with Asuka. To me, one of the most interesting characters I've ever seen in a fighting game. I know a lot of people are getting tired of seeing orbs, but I love this character so much.
Yeah, playing against him puts away the interesting part really fast. But watching it is
Watching it is
very fun, yeah.
Yeah, what a 6P though, straight through the green orbs. And I imagine probably a difficult matchup you'd assume for Asuka here. Chipp can be on you straight away and trying to set up around that. It's incredibly difficult.
And I could imagine that it can be difficult for both players. Like
Yeah.
once Asuka gets to that position and the right spells, I don't think there's that much that Chipp can do.
Whoa. JH crossing up from Chipp there, that was really cool setup. I've not seen that before.
And now we get into very dangerous territory here for Chipp. Fortunately, there was no meter for a hard knockdown.
Ooh, nice check. Nice check on the BRC forward there, and then gets the fire orb. Clean. First round for Red.
And that's what I was fearing. Chipp with his limited health pool doesn't really have the room to slip up with the timings, and timings is all you need against Asuka, getting in the right moments.
Got him in the corner here.
Very interesting.
Goes for mix-up. Messes it up though. Wasn't able to get same side high.
And the 2P here, one of the most important tools here for Abare. Ready for the cross up?
Oh, goes for the air throw. Just missed it. A few frames too late.
Oh my!
That was clean. Ooh. Not dead yet. On his last health.
Yeah. That yellow RC was 200 IQ.
Yeah, that was incredibly smart to maintain the corner.
Yeah, like exactly in the moment where the Alpha Blade was crossing up, and then with the falling animation of Chipp, just getting out the big explosion. That was genius.
Yeah, no, it was so good. Really good stuff coming out from Red Room there. It's one of the things you will notice when you watch Asuka's play. A lot of stuff will happen on the screen, and it's very similar to Faust in that you have all of these kind of unusual neutral things happen a lot. That experience becomes like super key.
Yeah, naturally the Asuka player is the one having more experience in that situation, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because they've been in these scenarios more than the opposing character.
Yeah. By definition. And we get a small reset here from Scarf. Red Room getting a bit bored of blocking. But it's my turn now.
And yeah.
Great
orbs are
escape.
happening now. Yeah, orbs are happening.
But that was...
Interact. Oh, gets hit by the 6H though.
Oh, and blocking the 5D uncharged as well.
Yeah, that was clean. That's the second 5D that Scarf blocked, so he just got that.
Yeah, Scarf this quick, just as his character.
Yeah. Ooh. Very hesitant offense.
And getting over, nice one here.
That was really good matchup knowledge.
And the P, yeah, not... Oh.
The mix-up broke the game.
Yeah. Even Strife didn't expect the DP to hit, as it seems. And now the mana barrier is gone, and with that we have big damage on the table here.
Oh, he drops the combo though.
Oh my, and running into 6P, that's unfortunate.
And full mana bar back here.
Yeah.
This all completely changed here for Red Room. Getting super, take the hard knockdown.
And that's the moment where you're really doubting your own fingers.
No, not good card management though. He's just down to a blue orb.
Very
Super?
Yeah. But mana's gone now as well, so it wasn't really worth it. Oh my god. Really close. One last HP. The 5 HP.
Aye. 4 or 5P. Very quick.
Yeah,
really,
that round was crazy.
Yeah, that was really interesting. Red Room got really low on mana, and then rather than try and run away and regroup, they just ran at the Chipp.
And I can understand though, because Scarf was so low.
Yeah.
As well, so yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, nice reset. Didn't want to go through the wall just yet, with the mana shield broken. Yeah. We have 100 meter now.
Yeah, okay, so the oh, that was a triple overhead, I believe. That was like JL into JH. And both hits of JH hitting there, I think, just caught Red Room out.
Yeah, and Scarfed seems to have found the speed pedal.
Chipp's gotta go fast. Yeah, it is massively important for Chipp to make sure that he can move around and get in on this Asuka. Because if Asuka gets set up, then it's sometimes you just lose, you haven't even done anything wrong.
Yeah, but after the wall slump, like his mix just went brrr. So
Ooh. Backdash, but still got hit by the gold burst there. Unlucky from Scarf. Really good stuff from Red Room.
And the huge block stun into super to get the setup.
Ooh, what a challenge. good stuff there from Scarf.
And another mix in the corner here. And got another double side switch. Wow, Scarf really turning it up here, but Redroom is on point. Can reverse the situation here, and that should kill. Yes.
6k, really strong low. Makes a lot of situations very difficult to block. Just got to hold down back against Asuka.
Yeah. Redroom had a cool head there, not getting overwhelmed by everything that was happening.
Yep. Very difficult against Chipp, of course. Really quick. Can feel incredibly oppressive.
Oh, the PLC was just in the nick of time here for Scarf. Like the pressure turned up really strongly right here. And another time. Wow, the counter.
Oh, orbs. Yeah, it's time to block. All guard crush. And this is kind of going away. Oh, J2K. That was big from Scarf. Gets the hit. Corner to corner.
Scarf also got the resources back here to extend the pressure if he chooses so. But first he needs to get one hit in.
Tries to bait the burst. And the burst didn't come back.
it, yeah.
Didn't come back. Oh no, it came back on the last hit. Real good meter management there from Red Room. Understanding the burst wasn't coming back.
Yep, that was very smart, and Scarfed being a bit unfortunate here, because I'm pretty sure that if he would get Asuka to block just once, with over 50 tension and 2 available wide assaults, like how often can Gas Asuka right? And the next interaction would have killed as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Red Room being aware that they need to take the turn now.
2-1 here for Red Room. There he goes. Able to set up straight away. This is not what you want to have happen if you're Chipp. Guard Crush orbs coming in. Cubes.
Yeah, that was very quick here by Scarfed. Realizing which spell is being cast and that there is time to run in.
That was so cheeky. Red Room with the 2k2d delayed DP.
This time holds the low. Good one here from Scarf. Getting out finally, but the 5 PPP into Super just for the kill. Oh, it doesn't kill. That's it.
Yeah, too many P's added to the scaling there. Does catch Scarf falling though, and it's 2-1 up. All on the line here for Scarf. They want to stay in winners. Nice challenge. Set up, cross up, hits. Clean.
And another switch. And again, going for the wall stamp here.
Choosing not to go into positive.
Wow,
Really
and that is big damage
It
because...
has dead. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Scarf saw that the mana bar was getting really low, so smelling blood in the water, going for the throat.
Ooh, jumped in. No anti-air here from Scarfed. Into the overhead.
Once again, escape here.
That was really clean. I like that. Triple jump out, Alpha Blade, just to move yourself out of the corner.
And
Look at the block from Scarfed.
Yeah, blocking a 5D uncharged behind like 5 spells, that he was even able to see that.
That was really impressive. But
Checkmate.
that was a checkmate situation. Yeah, I don't think there was anything he could have done. And Red Room taking it 3-1.
Another 3-1 here. I think we only saw 3-1s today.
I think so. Really good stuff coming out from both players. That was definitely a really good high-level set. Red Room, a few touches right at the start of the games. He was able to get his cubes guard crushing. And it's just so difficult to interact with Asuka when that's how the round starts.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that was really stopping Scarf from winning some of these rounds was not having the time to look at the cards, because there were like 2 or 3 situations where a DP or the overhead spell were spelling Doom for Scarf, which he would otherwise probably have won.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but it's just so much stuff, you know, because Chipp is very fast, so you have to think a lot about how you're approaching this. Then you have to look about everything that's on the screen, on the cards. I mean, it's just so much. Sometimes you just miss it.
No, it's incredibly difficult to pay attention to the cards and yourself and not get hit by any cubes. and jump over all the cubes. It's
And
yeah,
maybe
it's-
burst meter as well, like top left screen, bottom right screen, bottom left screen, like everywhere. Like
yeah, incredibly difficult. It is one of the skill tests of playing against Asuka, of course.
yep.
But good stuff. It's Red Room. Moving on. Think they're going up against the winner of Pinhead and Shin Ki. But they will be in top 8 winners.
And Rush versus Resil next. I can say one or two things about Resil, who is the best Bedman from Austria, who I've seen a lot of times on German offline tournaments. And Resil is very dependent on the sound of the game, interestingly, as he times all the error states and the projectiles purely by the sound.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really fun.
That's interesting. You know, I haven't seen Bedman since the last patch. And I know that they changed a lot. Was it JS vacuums now? I think that being the main thing kind of,
Yeah.
adds like a lot. I've played Resil quite a lot in the past. So I'm really interested. I know how strong they are. I'm really interested to see how this goes. Rush, of course, we've seen him earlier on. Really solid soul. Very
Also,
clean.
just recently, on the 2 weeks ago, Resil had a very strong run on the biggest German offline event of the year, crossover,
Yeah.
and made top 5, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe.
But yeah, it was once again really strong. No, wait, he made it into finals. He was second. Yes, right. But yeah, Resil, a very strong Bedman, and Rush has his work cut out for him right here.
Very wild DP coming out of Rush right at the start there. Ooh, powered up. You gotta hold all of this.
Yeah, and that's death. Resil doesn't drop these. One of the most consistent players I know, as long as his headset works.
So one thing that I do know about Bedman makes you block. That's what the character does. That's what they're
Yeah.
really good at doing. You will block when you play against the character. Rush, when we seen him earlier on, he wasn't about that blocking life. He was about the DP in life, right? He wanted to reversal. So it's going to make for a really interesting player matchup here.
Yeah. But unfortunate for Rush, I have to say that Resil has extremely strong Soul Bad Guy training partners. So once Resil figures out how Rush functions, there will be problems.
Well, currently, Rush is he's getting in there. He's
getting
inflicting some pain.
Maybe he's just a bit too aggressive for Resil's liking, but let's see how it will turn out. Oh, the clash cancel here, just Rush just pressing faster.
Yep. That was really good. And look, corner to corner here. Going to give himself positive bonus. Looking really good here for Rush.
And there we just saw the Vortex doing the work needed
That seems
prior
so
to the patch.
good.
Yeah, prior to the patch, that wouldn't have converted.
Yeah, no, not at all. Really strong. I like that.
And I think that's safe, yes.
Yeah, it's definitely safe. I like it from Rush though. They're just using their meter, making sure that they're not under any pressure. Oh,
Well, yes.
nice RC to bait the burst there. And very close first game, but going the way of Resil.
Yeah, Resil, yeah, Resil was second. I remember distinctively because, now I remember when I had time to think about it, how we were all jumping out of our chairs when one of our homies finally beat Resil in grand finals. It was really hype. I can just recommend everybody to watch the VODs because there was some awesome Bridget, Abba, and Bedman in there. Like the grand finals was insane. And the last moments were extremely clutch. Was so hype.
No, I watched it on stream. It was definitely super hype.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super cool. Right, going into game 2.
The commentary was really good. Yeah. I wonder who did the commentary. Okay, confirm. The commentary was good. But back to this.
Yeah.
Ooh, the anti-60.
Wake up DP. Gonna happen. Until you show Rush that you're afraid, he's gonna keep doing it.
And we'll definitely see a hard knockdown wall break here. Oh no, we don't. Wow.
Oh no.
Oh, I think they didn't realize they would wall stick. Yes.
Yeah, I also think after the RC, they went to bait the burst.
Yes.
They
Yes.
gave up on the idea and they burst anyway. Ah.
Yeah. Oh, that was unfortunate. But still taking the round.
Okay, very scrambly. Right there. Rush does get it though. Wow, round
Yeah, that
start.
5k. Sol players love to see it.
They do. I imagine this must be really hard on defense for Bedman.
Yeah, Resil just smashing a bunch there, hoping to get out. Because the distance to Sol was also extremely awkward. Oh wow, that works.
Yeah, really active 2K.
And now we are going into Resil's speciality.
Hard knockdown here. Coming out from the error. Ooh,
That
gold burst.
burst. Wow. Was that RC gold burst? I think so.
It was a gold burst, no?
And it looked like a moment that they RC'd beforehand as well. But I'm
I
not
think
sure.
he might have done RC into burst. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if my eyes played a trick on me, but it looked like BRC fast burst. It was very.
That is future mix-ups.
Yeah.
Um,
But, yeah. 1 point for
Rush
us
taking it,
here.
though.
Yeah.
Coming straight back. Rush's style was really aggressive, right? I mean, it's Soul bad guy does allow for that type of stuff, but Rush is like super aggressive and very kind of demanding. Like you're gonna play his game.
Yes.
Resil was struggling a lot in that second game.
And hello, Wanted Frankie. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Hope you had a good evening and welcome and have fun with us here.
Yo, how's it going, guys? Right, on to game 3. 1 apiece.
Yep.
Winner gets into top 8 winners.
Yes.
Burst out of Resil. Burst right back.
Both players out of any resources for now.
Wow, that JS looks really good now.
Yeah, and that spacing was crazy as well. And now the setup is there with a huge guard crush.
Choosing not to burst here on Rush. It does do a ton of chip damage if you don't. Oh!
What? Just wow. Okay, that
Yep.
looked weird for a second.
It was yeah, it caught the 6H. Really aggressive defensive option come out from Rush there. And was just playing it safe. 6P.
Yeah, Resil ready for these double jumps, as it seems well.
Yep.
But mistiming the meat just a bit.
In the corner. 50-50, goes high. Gets the counter hit though. This is going to be big damage.
Yeah, the stagger pressure doing a number here on Resil.
Wow, what a trade. Oh, the Beyblade RC.
Yeah, and we also still have meter left into the install. And let's see if Resil just zones him out here for now. Oh, going for the throat as well. Wow, yeah. That distance is just so awkward there for Rush.
Oh, wow, what a DP. 100
That's
meter.
pressing both players here. Wow.
Oh, he manages to find it.
Yeah, it gets
Yeah,
it. Like
man,
one
it-
pixel.
Oh, man. Rush being clutch. Keeping himself in it. Beyblade into the corner. Big hit from Resil here. Neither player has burst, so whoever gets these first hits really
And
matters.
another, the same trade once again.
Wow.
Rush is also just pressing at this point. I think both players are a bit confused what's happening here.
Yeah, no, they're trying to enforce their their wills on the other person with special moves.
Another crush. Extended pressure here, and look at the risks stacking up, and this hit kills definitely.
Really good stuff coming out from Resil there.
Well, then
Yeah.
we have 2-1 on the board.
hmm
Let's see if maybe just once we don't get a 3-1.
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
It has been back and forth. Like both those games there, they're definitely. I don't know if Russia's just unfamiliar with Bedman. A lot of DPs on Wake Up, not so many in Block Strings when there are huge gaps involved. Maybe something to look out for in the potentially last game here.
And you can't even be mad at Rush because how much Bedmans really are there to get practice in.
Yeah, it's true.
They're just so rare.
Yeah. Right. Good, decent start here into the corner. First, still online for Resil. There we go, uses it. Trying to fight back. Ooh, fantastic air movement. Whoa, that was cool.
And there was the Vortex at work again in the mid combo. And another clash here. And Rush being ready
Rush
for it once again.
Yeah, Rush is definitely ready. It's a kind of an OS that you should do if you play any DP character.
Yeah.
Rush has got that unlocked.
Yeah, but once again, Resil never getting hit here by these reversal supers. Just having a good grasp on the attention of his opponents. And that's safe for sure.
Not just safe, but plus. And Rush getting caught pressing buttons and mix up into the throw.
Yeah, and Resil loves to do these, just throwing a bunch of stuff at you in really fast order and then just going for the throw when you're still processing what was happening.
Yeah, it was really tricky there because I forget the name of the head special, the head bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, they threw just before it, and Resil starting to take this to run away with this. Ooh, 6P going the wrong way though.
Rush not done yet. We get another install. And do we see... Yeah, the pressure. And there again.
Great into
Same
throw.
thing at last time.
Okay, first. Oh, and the JS vacuuming in.
Yeah. And another
And
3-1.
Another 3-1. It's very consistent. Really good set though. Resil definitely showing some cool Bedman stuff that I've not seen before.
Yeah. And isn't the head throw just another error state? Like it's error and some number, right?
I have no idea.
I think so. It's
I
all,
honestly-
yeah.
I don't think I have Bedman on PC for this game.
Yeah, I think all his specials are error something.
Mhm.
So calling it head throw is completely viable.
Yeah, it's the head bomb. I don't know what you call it. One of the errors anyway. I'm not full-time commentator. I'll ask her.
That wave just called it the button into bomb hand thingy. So that's now the official name.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad that the other players also agree that it's a bomb head thing.
Oh, and that wave also dropped some Sol Batman specific things there. And that wave is one of the training partners of Resil. As it seems, Sol's 2K beats almost all the bomb setups. So for any Sol player in the chat, which I'm sure there are plenty, there's your info of the day for the Batman matchup.
Yep, you got to give
Write
me
it down. Mm-hmm.
You'd love to see it. EU helping each other out. And that was for winners, I believe.
Oh, already done. Damn.
Yeah. So winners, we just got to go through losers now. But winners top side for top 8 will be redroom vs Shin Ki and Resil vs
nice.
Asuka.
Yeah, nice to see that Shin Ki is back on the grind. As he was missing in action for the last few weeks. I think they were on holidays. Yeah, one of the best Zatos of Europe.
Yeah, without doubt.
Yeah, and I think Shin Ki never was on an offline tournament until now. Maybe we see him once at UFA. I hope so.
Probably. I would assume that almost everyone's going to be, especially this year, everyone's going to be at UFA if they can be.
Yeah.
Fighting out for that Arxis World Tour spot.
Yeah, very big, and also interesting to see how everything works out there, because the more active everybody becomes for these Arc World Tours, I think the more willing Arc Systems is also willing to support the European scene in the coming years as well. So always
Of
great
course.
when people just come.
Yeah. Some things we obviously will want sorted out for next year. the online silver PlayStation only single limb bracket.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe aren't the best best ways to be doing some bits. But outside of that, they've shown a lot of love to the European offline scene this year. Of course, the Italy tournament was a gold. I forgot I was there. I forget the name. Only the best. They've got the tournament in Greece, which is also going to be a part of the Arxis World Tour. A lot of the kind of smaller, maybe not quite as known world tournaments, getting endorsed by Arxis. Really cool. Good stuff to see.
Yeah, and I also think that there are more tournaments applying this time than ever before. So maybe we get even more World Tour tournaments next year, which would just be cool. Like, more is better.
More is definitely better.
Until you just get overworked because you play so much Strife that you get no sleep. Then we can stop.
Here we go. Top 8. Winner's side. Red Room going up against Shin Ki.
So, two of the more complicated characters here. Oh, nice oppose here to get the, not oppose, but the projectile destroyer from
Break the law.
Yeah, break the law, right, sorry.
But I think, is it break the law? Or break the law, the invite hell, that's the one.
Oh. I feel we are both not too good with names.
Yeah, no, we're definitely not too good with names, no.
But yeah, great wall break into the uncharged 5G. 2
Yeah.
get the kill.
Shinki taking it, perfect.
Yeah.
First round, Zato boys represent. Of course, Sechi did get second in best fighting, so Zato showing out. Not so bad of a character apparently. Nice.
It's Drunkard Shade.
Oh, Drunken Shade. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, but Shin Ki trying his best to beat the Zotum 1 allegations here. Oh, that teleport was a sick option.
Yeah, that's real good matchup knowledge there. Knowing that you just can't get away with that.
And it also just looks good, honestly.
Yeah. And picks up the 2D. I imagine flight must be really difficult to use in this matchup, because the cubes go really high.
Oh yeah, definitely, especially when there's a staff around, messing things up.
Yeah. Yeah, really interesting matchup, I would imagine this week.
And then the bouncy red orbs as well, even worse. The defect shield gets beaten with a multi-hit. Good option here by Red Room.
Yeah, such a good button, 6k. Going low, multi-hitting. Ooh, Red Room tried to press on the super there, gets caught, and he just flies his way back with a YRT.
With Eddie dead, Shin Ki needs to be a lot of patience here.
Orbs, run up, that's the mix. Shows good delayed melee.
And the side swap right the moment the cube connects.
Stuck up.
And it's not stopping, the pressure keeps going, and yeah, at some point you mess up on the burst in the last second. For the real it gets the burst bait.
Kills Zato. Will bring his out back. Oh, it's not gonna hit. I think
Wow,
it chipped.
Shin Ki.
I think it chipped.
Like, I already saw him dead, but he just does it.
Yeah, that was super clutch. Real
That
good
was
stuff
crazy.
coming out of Shin Ki there. That's why they're both in top 8 winners side. How
Yeah,
clean. Right.
that was crazy, man.
Yeah, that was super cool. Of course, both these characters with a very unique resource. So identifying and playing around it is really difficult to do.
Yeah, but maybe that also like helps them out reading the resources of the other person because they're used to it anyways. They're looking down on the bottom of the screen
Definitely potential. Goes low.
with the
Goes high.
opponents. Yeah.
Burst coming out from Red Room.
Oh, yeah. Killing the cube with the drill, what a nice option as well.
Frog catching. Oh, the sword does give the wall break into hard knockdown here.
And mana is really low here. Very scary for Red Room with the shield broken as well. They need to get out this moment. Good defense.
Yeah, really good defense.
And that defect shield clutch as well.
YRC. Redroom's out of the corner here. And Zato does explode when he gets hit.
Oh, by the grit of their teeth. And Shin Ki as well fighting back here.
Oh,
Double 5D. Wow.
yeah. Blocks the first one, gets hit by the second. So difficult. Real good stuff from both players here.
Yeah.
Takes the round from Shin Ki.
They both are just refusing to die. Like, even if they're on the last possible percentage of health, they just keep turning out crazy stuff.
Oh, messed up his Oki here, did Shin Ki. But with deflection from redroom and gets hit by the overhead.
But now hard knockdown and the shield gone once again. But redroom not out of the picture right now, but know that they can make it back. But not this time.
Yeah, that's gonna take it. No health. Zao does so much damage when he does eventually get hit.
And a perfect to close it out here for another point here on the board for Shin Ki. Or the first point, rather.
Is it 1-0?
is
Or is it 2-1? I thought it was.
The stream still says 1-0.
Oh yeah, no,
okay, 2-0.
it's
Okay.
2-0 to Shin Ki here.
Yeah, now it's 2-0. Okay. And meanwhile, we had a raid from Scatter. Hey, Scatter, happy to have you with 35 people. Thank you so much. Happy to have you here as well. I hope everybody enjoys their evening and you had a nice stream.
Yeah, welcome. Hopefully we get to see redroom fighting back, trying to stay in winner's side.
Yeah, just a few more matches here for us.
Oh,
Yeah, once again
straight into the orb there. That was so strange.
the teleport plays being really strong here. And you really cannot react on those. You need to be aware the teleport is on the table.
Yeah, yeah,
And
you
predict them.
Okay, you've just got to get it.
Yeah. Oh, and redroom seems to just play twice as fast now. Somehow they found the second gear, I guess.
Oh, what a bait on the burst. Jump cancel. That was really clutch from Shin Ki. No mana on the side of redroom here.
Yeah, once again.
Yep.
Bending
that's
that like
gonna
candy.
kill. Yep, that's just going to kill straight out. Now Shin Ki potentially taking this 3-0. Redroom's really got to find something. Pull something from the bag here.
And
Nice block on the
another-
high.
Yeah.
Ooh. Gets hit with PRC low.
But Eddie is dead. So the
Eddie's back.
conversion. Oh, there it is, yeah.
And Eddie is back. Hard knockdown.
And the conversions were limited in the corner, but we're back in the corner once again. Refresh Eddie, so the pressure can continue. 5D for the connection, and there was a lot of risk involved.
Oh, he's going to get burst back. Oh, he has no health.
And he
though.
survived. Wow. That's plus 45, I believe. So,
Oh, what? I like it. Do you know what? Sometimes you just got a full charge. Fight.
yeah. I was about to say that is redroom's turn, but Shin Ki didn't think so.
I like it was a last-ditch gamble coming out of redroom there. Shin Ki looking super clean.
Yeah,
that was
the
really
first
cool.
time we didn't have the 3-1 today. Wow.
Yep, straight 3-0 on the side of Shin Ki there. Makes his way in to winners finals, I believe.
And getting a word from the studio, from the headquarters, Ice is telling us that this was our last match.
Oh, how come I can't hear Ice?
No, he wrote that in the commentary chat.
Oh, he did? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I was just doing a small joke. So I think there is a commentator change in order here before the next match.
Well, it was a pleasure, sir.
Yeah, mine as well. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much. Cheers, chat. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it and stay around to watch the last winner's side of top 8.
Yeah, and hope you will have a lot more fun with the next matches that will come around, and without a doubt will be even more hype as you get closer and closer to the grand finals. With that, good night. See you around.
See you later, guys.
and welcome back. This is the second shift of the tournament. We've already
Graveyard
done,
shift.
yeah, the great, and quote unquote, it's only 9. It's not that late, but
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
it's
But,
good.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Hello, everybody. It's me, Yurker. Once again, back. I think I've been just about every week so far, so that's really cool. And I'm joined here by a face that we haven't seen in a while, and the name Lapsus. Lapsus, how you doing, dude?
I'm doing fine. I mean, I wanted to enjoy the holidays, so I completely zoned off for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So, and yeah, it's good. And especially because right now, I am finally at my full setup. No more laptop gaming.
Oh my God, he's full
For me.
powered.
Yes.
Can somebody
Well-
stop him?
Yeah, my internet connection. Because it needs to get routed through a PLC. I can't technically get a full connection to the router by cable.
Well, from what it sounds to me, the audio quality looks good. On stream, the video quality looks good. So I think you are as full powered as we can get. And
I'll
yeah.
say so myself. Exactly. It is as full powered as I can get. But more importantly, if you want to get everybody as full power as you can get, remember, we still have some codes to be claimed. And for some reason that I am unaware of, 24 codes are still available to be claimed. So
yes.
yeah, go
Yeah,
there.
so make sure to head on that.
Yeah, exclamation point Macherino, go there, claim your code, easy as 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you can once you're on over at the Macherino website, just sign in with one of many accounts. I tried to memorize it this time. I saw Microsoft, I saw WhatsApp, but therefore we got a Twitch account in there. So if we see you typing in chat and a code has been unclaimed from you, we will know and we will kind of just look at you mean-like next time we see you at an offline. Just like
Yeah.
that one time on Salty, what is this, 105, ignoring all the 99 extra edition versions where you didn't claim a code. We saw you, we know it was you. But to everybody else that claimed the code so far, thank you, much appreciated. Still got, I see a couple quick codes claimed in here. Thank you, Rush, thank you, Scatter. 22 still left, so make sure to tap in there, support these players. They're putting on a great show, especially a lot of people here with the VSF, a bit of VSF fatigue, you know, long weekend, and then just hopping straight back into the grind on Salty Mondays. So make sure to thank them for that.
Yeah, thank everybody that, because everybody that did the hard work of not only going to Birmingham, playing the event, either, I mean, traveling is always hard, even though you can technically just be at the airport, take the flight for how many hours you need to take it and then be there. Flying is tiresome.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be there 2 hours early, wait for everything, endure the flight, which is something by itself, and then get to the venue. So yeah, you did the best job of, first of all, being there, and then in the event, instead being always just doing free plays or trying to be in the event and bombing Go2 and said, well, time to go play everybody else. But yeah.
Speaking of waiting, we're just sitting here waiting on Resil to show up into the lobby, as we do have Cuenca chilling here on the Ino. So I think everybody's been watching along so far, but a quick reminder of the current state of the bracket. We have, so we have Resil and Cuenca going to face off. Down on the loser side, we got PataChu and Pinhead lining up in one of the losers rounds, 8 matches. We got another slot open, which is the winner of that's going to go face off against Redroom, who had just lost to Shin Ki, sitting in winners finals, waiting on the winner of the upcoming match to get an opponent.
Yeah, but because the other losers, top 16 more or less, I don't know the name of that route exactly. Still not being decided. We are lagging probably only like 3 games.
Yeah.
But we will be there.
We will be there, and worst case scenario, they're going to have to listen to our podcast.
Oof. Do you have a topic of preference?
No, but we could show some offlines, I guess. There's a couple that was announced, but we'll get to that right now. Cuenca Ino versus Resil Bedman?
Yeah. Always.
Yeah, I know it's Bedman. Just had to add the question mark.
Bedman, quote unquote, or the spirit of the Bedman that lives inside the bed frame itself, protecting her sister Delilah.
Absolutely. So this would be an interesting one because, as far as I'm aware, Bedman not equipped with a meterless reversal, so it's going to be up to Cuenca to be able to get their way in and start running all of that triangle mix on the Bedman to score those hits, get those knockdowns, get those wall breaks. Whereas the Bedman player wants to use their plethora of projectiles and as well as like some large buttons to just kind of approach and put the same kind of situation on the Ino player.
Yeah. Pretty much the idea of both characters are mostly the same. Apply as much pressure as humanly possible so that when there are no more resources to be expended on defense, it's playtime. And seems like it's gonna be Resil the first one. Forcing the burst out of Cuenca, both players without burst. Oh, but I think, Jacker, do you know which time it is?
Oh, it's time for the wall break, I guess, as half health is already gone from Resil. No hard knockdown here, but still going to very much enjoy the positive meter bonus, and with that blue RC is going to, line up another one, and this time with the super for the hard knockdown.
Yeah, I thought, as I like to call it, it's time for the Ino grinder, but Resil gets the back throw incident and is going to put the show off his own.
Yeah, and a nice jumper for JK will close out the first round for Cuenca. Very, very nice. Come on, Cuenca, score some fucking goals. Absolutely, but a strong start from Resil can make that a difficult task to do so.
It is gonna be difficult, but now Cuenca getting a good knockdown, setting up that pressure and those mix-ups again against the way we are going, and another fortissimo. Cuenca is on fire.
Yeah, absolutely. With this hard knockdown, there we go, goes low, and that's going to be the burst from Resil. Likely not going to get another one anytime soon. Activates the install, and already starting to do a little bit of work, but still life lead in favor of Cuenca and the meter.
Oh no! That's a counter.
Nice tech, staying alive, and oh no, 6HS just going the wrong way. Resil equalizing the round, so we're on the final round of the first game.
Yeah. Good run from Cuenca, getting that 6P. That pressure is good. And Resil already stuck on the corner, but again, those back throws. Yeah.
Yeah, the backdash really nice, avoiding the throw and then punishing the dust. Holy shit, but there's so much happening. Already driven to the other side of the corner. Hard knockdown.
Oh, but be careful, Resil is gonna get boosted in a moment. Let's see if Cuenca can get the prediction on it.
Yeah, one hit, but baits the burst shield. Driving them all the way to the corner, doesn't quite get it, but still stuck in the corner, and all of this Bedman pressure. Look at the guard breaks. The YRC will be coming out to try and break away, but the aggressive burst to keep him in the corner. Cuenca and Resil both low health. One more hit should do it. We'll be activating the install here, so it's going to be a really tough situation for Cuenca to navigate.
Yeah, it's difficult for him, but the chemical love, finding the small opening that Resil was giving him. And Cuenca takes the first game with that.
Yeah, very, very nice there. Especially to be able to see the line through all those projectiles. It's basically a bullet hell game that Resil was going to throw Cuenca in. It says good luck, especially with the fact that Ino's quite limited in her movement. Her triangle dash is super effective for mix-up, but to just approach, especially from full screen, it's quite the commitment.
Yeah, it's her main limiting factor, but if you can manage to get a grip on that, it's just freedom.
And starting off with a nice count hits, Cuenca immediately bursting, doesn't want to be driven to the corner, gets the anti-air. Unfortunately, confirmed a little bit wonky, 6 piece through the projectile.
And Resil trying to get in with the Wild Assault, but still, more or less both play chicken now, until now. Resil gets a counter hit. Cuenca already against the corner, trying to sell the wall splat, but good defense on Cuenca.
Yeah, but still, look at all of this chip damage and the tap dust to close out the first round in game 2. Resil just not letting Cuenca leave the corner at all, suffocating damage.
Big counter hit and Resil is gonna get a feel. They tend to run up pressure, and Cuenca already on the other side of the screen and facing the barrage of options from Resil.
Yeah, and just as they find the in, Resil gets the button, sends them back full screen. Now just completely zoning them. And this was a really tough situation for Cuenca to be able to try and fish out the burst usage here, because Resil was fully committed to just zoning out with projectiles, and that's going to be a bunch of stray hits that, you could burst preemptively, but where does that leave you? Back at full screen.
Yeah, wasn't looking good in any situation for Cuenca. The moment that, as a character that has limited mobility, you're facing a machine gun of projectiles. Yeah.
I mean, the best option we saw Cuenca already pull out, right, is that horizontal chemical love to be able to just snipe straight through all the projectiles being thrown. But, it's quite the commitment still.
Yeah, it is. But still, hey, Ino still has the stroke as a way to get him, but if Resil is still putting this kind of pressure, good luck trying to be anywhere else than the corner.
Yeah, and with the aggressive burst, you are still not leaving when you get the hit, but still finds another hit. Now can start something going, punishes the backdash, driven all the way to the other side. Cuenca now here looking really good, getting a couple hits in, already tying up the health, and baits the YRC.
That's good. And the fortissimo was enough to kill at that point.
Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. What a comeback from Cuenca, considering the situation. See if they can start off already punishing the anti-air, getting as close as possible. Just doesn't want let Resil build any distance and keep him trapped in the corner.
Okay. And another wall stack, another wall break. Cuenca just getting that positive bonus. Oh, but
Yeah.
another good deflect. And, oh, the bad drop, and Resil is gonna put the reversal immediately.
Oh, but not a full confirm, I guess, but still, the situation's okay, but the backdash on the throw attempt now completely putting a reverse on the situation, and the command grab super on top of it. Cuenca just absolutely on fire with these comebacks, able to navigate right through. All they need is just the one small situation and a hard read. And they're just completely able to flip the script, especially how much hard work Resil's been putting in these rounds before.
Yeah, but at the end, it is what it is. It's a character that when you get the rhythm, you get the grip. Very difficult to just disrupt it.
Absolutely. So Cuenca now potentially able to make this the final game here on game 4. We'll see if Resil is able to equalize the score a bit. Potentially bring it to game 5. Who knows?
Exactly. Or are we going to continue the tradition of this tournament, especially for the 3-1s? Difficult to see.
Absolutely. And so far, Resil getting the early hits and the early burst. Red RC to be able to get the extension. Should be enough to get the wall splat here. Not quite, but still put into the corner.
Yeah. Right. And now you're in the corner. You have to face all of this aggression. Resil getting again enough tension to do another RC, trying to get the mix-up, and this confirm with the dash, RC it, and just break the wall enough to kill Cuenca.
Yeah, absolutely. Just the risk damage coming in super clutch and dealing all of that bonus damage. Starting off real nice here with a strong button and going into that vacuum normal. Big change for Bedman, getting that vacuum jump, and just like that, baits out the grab attempt. That's a really rough burst here for Cuenca. Still finding its mark, but life deficit is going to be quite something to come back from. But knowing Cuenca and the performance so far, very doable.
It is, and now gets the confirm to the 2K. The combo is there, and the confirms another mix-up. Gets it. Resil looking at pure danger.
Burst shield gets the hit in though. Tries the wild assault in. Ooh, that's rough. But just 2 usages of the burst meter to be able to try and get something and close it out this game will put them into the final round with even less burst meter than Cuenca.
Yeah, this is a rushy situation, but gets a counter hit and it's gonna, full screen carry up. But Cuenca, beautiful use of the deflect shield. But this means that we are back at full screen. Well,
the crossover again goes low again, pushing them all the way to the corner. Gets the overhead now, and that's going to be a wall break plus the super for the hard knockdown.
Yeah, one of the best uses that Ino has of meters. Just sending the fortissimo. The hard knockdown is too valuable for it.
Oh no, and the baited YRC on top of it. Can they close it out here? Yes, they will. Cuenca able to take it 3-1 over Resil. But do not fret, Resil fans. This is winner's side, so he will have another shot down on the loser side run. But it's Cuenca that will be moving forward onto winners finals to be able to play against Shin Ki.
And the
3-1
and
again.
that's something. Yeah, 3-1 again. I told you that today was the 3-1 day. But apart from that,
let me see this seeding, because last time I remember Ice had some really fantastic spot on seedings. He had the exact 1, 2, 3 perfectly mapped out, and they played it as such. But
nowhere
this time
near.
it seems to be a little bit more volatile.
Yeah, because Indoor Turtle. No, PataChu is a loser. That's gonna be our next match. PataChu Pinhead on the French team kill.
Unfortunately, and as I'm seeing here so far, which the stream cannot see, PataChu on the on the plate with Elphelt. So it's very, very common knowledge indeed that PataChu is an Elphelt enjoyer. But question is if he's committing to this being an Elphelt or a Sin bracket, and I'm not quite sure. I can't remember what Pinhead plays, so I can't
Axel.
really theorize. Which one? Sorry.
Axel.
Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one.
Funny sticker guy, also known as the one that Isk has selected and shown on top of the screen.
Yep. But while we wait for Pinhead to hop in, is that Moobot? Is this boy bugging out because he just automatically put out the reminder? But the Matcherino, we're down to 17 codes. Everybody, thanks for those who claimed in between. I see several names here, and also thank you, Clumsy, for the extra 10 bones. Adding on to that prize pool, so we're already at a nice, comfortable $38. And also thank you. I'm gonna try and get these names in. Namaniku, Pixel Buddha, Slenderger, Mohammed, and I can't read Japanese, sorry bro, but you know who you are. Thank you.
Yeah, I am sorry, but I don't think that neither of do you know Japanese?
No, absolutely not. So
no, me neither.
That's Mika Typhoon. Okay, so thank you, Mika Typhoon, for that.
Yeah, thank you everybody that's just gone there. Claim your code, because remind before we get into the game, it's easy. 1, 2, 3, just go there, click login, claim the code with whatever account that you wish that's supported. But before and now, into the game we are going.
Absolutely, PataChu Elphelt versus Pinhead Axel. And it's already PataChu starting off getting nice in Axel's face, not exactly a desired state that Axel wants to be in on defense.
No, and that's the main point that probably... I don't know if PataChu's been doing this whole tournament, but the advantage of using, in my opinion, Elphelt over Sin against Axel, it's way easier to just get in and completely break Axel's life.
Yeah, and so far what we've been seeing coming out of PataChu is anytime he throws out the tornado or tries to use one of his longer normals to contest, PataChu just jumps up and shoots. Just gats you, puts you close to the corner, and with that takes the first round.
Exactly. That's the problem, is that Elphelt can get kinda better projectiles from some situation, and then when she gets in, well, Half-Life from one combo.
Absolutely, and that's just coming from a YOLO dash in, and there we go. Air dashing over the big Axel Norman, puts him inside of the blender, but it's Pinhead that actually gets the reversal throw, and did he bait this?
That should be a safe jump.
Oh!
Bedman, the lunatic, but also made that
well, still Pinhead coming out on top, claiming PataChu's burst here. Still finds the hit in and gets the jump in. PataChu making it a... Well, that was a really I was about to say quick 2 rounds, but that was quite tense there on the end. Especially with all those super interactions. And
yeah, no, that was tense, and that's the moment that you should look at the screen, start reflecting on yourself and say, what just happened? Where is the replay button?
Yeah,
because...
I mean, it's also one of those things where, like, I think he buffered his super to Elphelt, right? So like just Elphelt did the super. Let me get mine in so I can use the.
No, but the thing is, I think that I am guessing.
RC held it hostage, so he RC'd it, and then he was still stuck in the buffered input.
Yeah,
there we go. A stronger start for Pinhead here.
Yes, normally if you get a rebooter start, it's a good thing because you can go straight off for a bomber. Trying to get something, but PataChu is just putting the pressure. The gold burst just gets blocked. Oh, good interaction out of the buff for the air snail.
Yeah, now chucking PataChu into the corner, gets the jump in, but still finding the shot in and the crossover. Just look at him absolutely blenderizing Pinhead here. Enough to kill, not quite, but the Abare coming out, just not enough to be able to confirm. It's anti-air, good block so far from Pinhead, but unfortunately the grenade finds the mark and PataChu yet again claims another round.
Yeah. So, Pinhead trying to be a bit more special. Oh, gets the confirm with it. 2H already putting PataChu onto the corner. Gets the counter hit. WRC. One bomber. Two bombers.
Three bomber. Oh my god, it just killed Pinhead with a very nice combo, able to tie up the rounds.
Yeah, it's the beauty of the Axel.
Yeah. Nice backdash, gets the Abare. A little bit of a breathing room here, but still has to deal with the projectile control. Sickle Flash going straight through.
Yeah.
Oh, nice low profile, but still stuck in this corner. Needs to find a way out, but it is PataChu that finds the air throw.
And this time Pinhead is just relying more on just trying to keep the distance. Don't be flashy. Just spam normals, get the distance. Oh, trying to get the command grab, cheeky, patat. Pinhead at the end, it's
Solid anti-air, right? That will close it out for Pinhead, tying up the set 1-1. We are now approaching cursed bracket territory. One of two players will either close it out 2 more games, right, and may retain the curse, or we might actually see a 5th game.
I'm still not over that we will have a 5th game. The chances of the 3-1 are high. Very high. Especially with how we've been rolling today.
Yeah. And also, from the way the last round looked, right, it's a lot of heavy reads and decision-making having to come out from Pinhead to be able to control PataChu's approach and actually snipe him out. Whereas PataChu just gets that right, like just shoots you down, gets that good jump in, and then completely puts you in the blender. Starting here, and Pinhead realizing bursts as soon as possible.
Exactly. I mean, it's the main thing of playing Axel. You have to survive.
Yeah, that's one hell of a disjoint, just like that. PataChu finds the in and will use the super to get the wall break plus hard knockdown. But Pinhead here with a 100-meter full stick of bar. We'll see if it can be used still in this round.
Nope.
RC for the extension. Don't think so.
Pinhead
Another
is dead.
RC.
Pinhead is dead.
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately for him, the meter does not carry over in this game, so we're going to have to take it from square zero. Still, burst on deck for the side of Pinhead. PataChu close to his.
Okay, good conversion with the Wild Assault, trying to get some space. This time the Tornado is going to do its job. Oh, and the most useful / useless move in all of Axel's repertoire, the 6H getting off firm. Well,
Yeah,
it does not
absolutely.
much.
So far looking pretty decent here, just has to be able to find the closeout. Especially try not to over-rely on Tornado too much, because clearly PataChu has found the answer to that. Now, we'll start the blender going, throw towards the corner. Oh, and the dash on the bomb, well played from Pinhead, tying up the rounds.
Yeah, that was a beautiful moment to get the grab, but now PataChu already out of burst. Probably for the till the end of the round, maybe we'll get enough to get a deflection, but don't think for a full one. Oh, and PataChu and Pinhead, yeah, already bursting. Wasn't good.
I do like that Pinhead's adjustment now is that he's... Okay, I was about to say he hasn't been going for full tornadoes and then he just throws one, but definitely hasn't just been going for full tornadoes as willy-nilly, because PataChu has shown that gun to be able to go straight through, just like he's going straight through this wall.
Yeah, the decisions sometimes get a little bit funny. Okay, another full tornado, but these things can get advantage. But oh, the usage of those projectors by PataChu. Gonna put a wrench, but Pinhead trying to get something done. Seems like it's gonna be PataChu.
Yeah,
The
it's
grab.
going to be PataChu being really tricky with the air movement and then finds the hit plus the run-up throw. Will be taking the lead in the set here, and it's only one more game to retain the curse, or can Pinhead find the win and bring it down to the ever-elusive Game 5?
It can be done. We've seen it that both games go, even though it's been only 3 games, both go extra large last set. Everybody on really low amounts of life, so it can be done. We can see the elusive 5-game set.
Absolutely. So we'll see Pinhead starting off nicely, but it's the careful approach from PataChu that finds a hit and claims Pinhead's burst. And there's the big disjoint.
Yeah, Elphelt's gun's been terrorizing people since Xrd, and we both know that very well.
Absolutely. See what PataChu has on this knockdown. We'll put him inside the Rekka. Good block so far from Pinhead. RC for the extension. Tries to bait out something with the backdash. Oh?
Sickle Storm is not gonna hit.
Oh, that's unfortunate, but still another excellent backdash. Staying cool despite how unfortunate that last situation was. And the side swap.
I'm not aware that that can be done. But it's gonna break the wall with the bomber. It's your best damage. Oh, and the 5P just send it.
Absolute call out from Pinhead. 1 round away from breaking the curse. Can he do it? So far is taking it a little slower, trying to backdash, maintain distance away from PataChu. Using the sickle flash follow-ups to keep punch, but the slide in. Not getting a full confirm, trying to run up 6P. But it's Pinhead's patience that will leave him unpunished so far.
Okay. Good command of the space for now by Pinhead. Not letting PataChu get any closer now. The moment I say the course of triggers.
Being a commentator is just so powerful. But still, Pinhead coming out quite lightly from the situation. Backdashes on the bomb, finds a trade, low profiles on the gunshot. Wild Assault to be able to extend the pressure a little bit, drive him away from the corner. PataChu trying to fish right now with... Oh, and the burst bait on top of it. Pinhead does it and is able to bring it, the ever-elusive Game 5 to light.
It is real. The curse has been broken. And we'll see that elusive Game 5.
We gotta celebrate. Bring out the lobster, Ice. Bring out the lobster.
Yeah. Bring it up. Where's the lobster, the cava, the caviar?
But there
Everything.
we go. Game 5, final game here. So, fortunately, there is no further curses to be broken and additional games to be acquired. This is all there is between these two players, and this being a loser side match, it means one of them will have to leave the bracket.
Yeah. Sadly for all, because we would like to see more of this, but this is the last chance. And for now, Pinhead has a health advantage, but PataChu is applying so much pressure against him.
Yeah, we'll be using the burst backdashes on the command grab attempt. Thanks to anti-air, and both players kind of just dancing around each other's very long tools, but it is Pinhead that finds a hit, as well as the side switch combo looking really stylish here. No wall splat, unfortunately, but gets the throw. RC to be able to get that extension, and just like that, Pinhead now on set point.
Oh, and this thing can start better for Pinhead. PataChu already a full screen distance.
Yeah, oh, ever
the
tricky
mix-ups.
left-right mix-ups. Yeah, pushing towards the corner, sets up the grenade. Put him in the Rekka string, keep the pressure going, and it is Pinhead that blinked and is opened up. And PataChu the wall break.
Yeah, PataChu gets the positive, burst is available, the tension gauge is gonna be available in a moment. And Pinhead is gonna be suffering for a while.
And just like that, double Luigi, we are in final game, final round. What a way to break the curse.
Exactly, it is the only way to break it. Go to Game 5 of the 5th game and get it done.
Absolutely, and so far, quite even here. Burst still on deck for PataChu, finds the jump in. There's no out for Pinhead. He has to hold all of this, gets shot in the face, but the nice mash is able to give a bit of space to operate. The disjoint finds the mark, has enough to set the wall splat, and with the super, won't quite be a kill, I believe. It's going to be a hard knockdown and a really rough situation for Pinhead.
It is gonna be rough. Gets clear.
Ooh!
The air grab on the end. Pinhead survived the mix-up, but then it was just the final air grab. And PataChu said no.
Absolutely not. Not happening in this house. had the final read, the final reaction to be able to move on forward, staying alive in this bracket run. And unfortunately for Pinhead, got quite lucky there as well with that mix-up situation, because went for the throw and it whiffed and was not punished, but still, in the attempt to build a bit of screen space, got caught and snatched from the sky.
Exactly, but that mean and this is gonna mean that we'll be seeing at the Resil PataChu event, which is gonna be another big game. But before
Absolutely.
that, we will need to finish this first round of the losers top 8. It's gonna be Jest versus Justa.
Yep.
There we
and
go.
I was seeing some hype in chat earlier that there is in fact an Argentinian in our top 8, so very cool. Also, if I peep over to the Discord, that is indeed a newcomer icon next to their name, so also new to the Salty brackets.
I mean, he just said that he arrived like 4 days ago.
Damn.
No joke, it's in the chat. But you need to speak Spanish, or at least learn how to read it to know it.
The Brazilian me can kind of manage it to an extent, but when they start typing in full sentences, I'm gone.
I mean, it's not that difficult. I can almost try to understand Portuguese written. Don't ask me how I can more or less do it while it's spoken. If I can concentrate. Don't know why.
But is this an Axel mirror? Surely not.
Well, okay, if it's an Axel mirror, I have a lot of things to say. First of all, this matchup is cursed.
Yeah, talk your shit. Let me hear it.
Okay, the matchup is cursed. If you think that the mirror is usually cursed, this is worse. Because goddamn, everything that Axel does is toxic, especially here. Vale?
Absolutely. I mean, I imagine it's going to be rough, especially when you're put in a situation where you're going to have to hold some of this weird pressure. And it's going to be either between a hard read or that they're close enough and your 2K is able to reach and then you're able to mash out of a situation. But we will see what the way the game goes, as we will get Jest versus Justa.
And right now, it's going to be just the one that's putting the pressure, but that's something that I want to take account. When I don't know if they are going to go, but if one is starting to get the Rensen's and they are on, it's gonna be interesting, because if you are locked in Rensen, you can't throw yours. It's gonna whiff, and your opponent is gonna get the day of his life. So that's one of the worst parts.
Absolutely, and so far both players pretty even on health here. Justa with burst on deck, but gets clipped out by the command grab. Will go into the time install, and just like that should be enough for Justa to be able to close it out here. And very solid play here from Justa, taking the first round, as well as starting off nicely, setting up the mix. Good block so far from Jest.
Yes. And now just being the distance, being an annoyance. Because when you get at this position that you get the advantage, unless you do something really wrong, you should be able to do all the reads. But when you get the pressure as Axel, especially in the mirror, I told you, it gets weird.
Yeah, it absolutely does. And so far, Jest being able to slowly but surely drive Justa to corner with just some really courageous running at him. Look at this combo, wow! Tying up the health deficit here. Both players with burst on deck. Justa does have a 50 meter, but that is quickly gone now due to the purple RC. Gets a little bit of a combo going. Burst coming out from Jest. Able to snipe with the 6K. Brings it down to a final round here in game 1.
Yeah, that's the other part. Remember that the chains have extended word boxes, and that sniping someone can get frustrating.
Absolutely. He's able to get the jump in, but the 2K finds the hit. Justa slowly but surely pushing Jest towards the corner. Sickle Flash connecting, stuck in the corner now. And the big 6P hit. Give him a bit of space.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to see one bomber.
Yeah, just a little too far to connect, but still finds the next hit. Fortunately not able to fully confirm, but gets the run up. Just like that, Jest taking the first game over Justa.
Yeah. I mean, between the I don't know. It's just that every time I play this matchup, play the mirror. It's weird, and I don't know if you feel it, but it gets weird.
I mean, from what I've seen so far, it almost just kind of feels like Axel doesn't really have the tools to deal with Axel, and it's just purely reliant on some solid hard reads, just like both players pressing 5P into each other.
Yeah, that's why I told you that it gets weird, because you know what you can do, but then how do I deal with my own bullshit?
Yeah, absolutely. And just like that, I do like the aggression coming out from Jest here. At some situations, goes, you know what, we ball, runs straight at Justa. Just like that, gets a massive counter hit, but it's Justa that will aggressively try to burst and maintain the pressure here.
Yeah, both players being really aggressive, but just at the end, the finest of the air throws. Not take a small advantage for the set. The only saving point for Jest still has all that burst bar.
Absolutely, but still push towards the corner. Shouldn't be too bad if they can find it out, but big counter hit will prompt Jest to burst here. Justa looking really nice here with a life advantage, able to check the run up. After the backdash, mash from Jest will put them in control now of the driver's seat.
Are seeing the snail, you should do that. If not, you are open for damage.
That disjoint whip punish, okay.
I told you it gets weird. And technically it's not an issue. The hurt box reaches until the very end.
Yeah, the disjointed hurt box that like staying active, see whip punish the Axel character. Just really close to closing out game 2 here, just needs that final hit, but it's a big counter hit coming out from Jest, just a little too far for the Axel bomber, and the JS from Justa finds its mark and brings it to a 1-1 situation.
Yes. The problem, your best tools are the best tools also for the opponent, therefore there is a limit on how much you can do, and I agree with Isk. Finally, a good bracket for once. 3 axles on top. Good job, everybody.
And if you think this is a good bracket, make sure to head over to Matcherino. Let me get that shilling quickly. We have 14 codes left to claim, so there's still room. Support these Axel players as we go into game 3 here. Early burst coming out from Jest.
Exactly, and right now both players just sizing everybody out. The one Jest very aggressive and just answering perfectly, gets the hit. We're gonna see another Rensen, the easy mix-up, and the pressure is still on.
Yeah, but just look how much damage already Just has been able to. Nice backdash now, avoiding the command grab attempt. Just needs to find that last hit in. Is able to find the jump in. Blue RC to extend. And the 2K finds the mark. And then with the confirm closes out the first round.
Yeah. And Randstad only one shared neuron between all of us in Axel country. 5P.
Absolutely. Goated tool. So far, Jest being absolutely zoned out with these sickle flashes, driven all the way to the corner. Red RC for the extension, gets the fast low. I'm stuck, and just like that, very nice stagger.
Yeah, very well. Clash on the throws, trying to air snap, and Jest gets one confirmed but too far, and now it's time to just throw Rensens.
Absolutely. Justa comfortably in the life lead here, tries to bait out the burst, but a late burst from Jest does find a mark, but again, another... That's Snail, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's still Snail with both options.
Yeah, is able to bring it up and maybe bring back the curse potentially. I hope not, Jest. You got a lot of support coming out here from all your fellow, I assume Argentinians or at least Spanish-speaking folk that like to see you win. So, Jest, pull it up. If Jest has 1 million fans, hold on, I need to scroll this because it's hard to read. Okay, if Jest has 1 million fans, then I am one of them. If Jest has 10 fans, then I'm one of them. If Jest has only 1 fan, then that's me. Jest has no fans, that means I am no longer on Earth. If the world is against Jest, then I'm against the world. Well, holy shit.
Yeah, all the people from South America being here, cheating onto Jest.
Yeah, absolute handshakes coming out from the Argentinian Brazilians, but it's Jest that's switching now to Asuka, betraying the mirror. Seeing if this can shake it up a little bit.
It can, even though that Axel still has a lot of tools to deal with the cubes. First of all, 5P just completely nukes them. But the moment that Jest gets in, it's gonna be worse for Justa. But first of all, there's no mana.
Yeah. There's still some tension for Jest to be able to FD, slowly trying to build up that mana back. Tries to run up throw, but unfortunately a little too far away. Tries to recover PRC, but it is still Justa that finds the hit. Not enough to be able to close it out, but there we go. The long boot will put Justa on set point over Jest.
Oh. And give it, yeah. And now we're going to see the classical. Just pressure onto the corner. Still on the first deck. Just not changing yet. Sending on only cubes for now.
Yep. Just is able to find the escape from the corner, but still Jest putting on the pressure, brings him all the way to the other side, but the throw back into the corner can Justa find it to be able to close it out this round. Tries to throw up a bunch of overheads. Good blocks coming out from Jest, but still Wild Assault finds the mark, not enough to continue and break the wall. Excellent throw.
Excellent. And now we'll see the amount of but nope! The 5-hit breaks the cubes and Just gets the bomber. It's gonna put again a lot of pressure onto Just in the corner.
Yeah, and cranking up all of this risk, and the hit finds the mark. Also, no more mana, and that's going to hurt a ton. It is Justa that will send Jest out of the tournament and reintroduce the curse of a 3-1 set. And unfortunately for Jest and the LATAM community pulling up, that is all for Jest.
It is, and this means we'll see Just and the Axel continue this run of 3-1s. It's gonna be against Redroom. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not pain.
Pain
It's
3.
finesse.
I want to see more games. Of course, it's pain. I want to see game 5s all the way. I'm pretty sure chat does too.
I also like that, but I would like to see Just go further on the bracket.
Oh, for sure. Well, can we do that, but then with style, you know?
With finesse.
With finesse.
I mean, you've seen Axel. He can do a really good Jojo impersonation. Zaguardo! Ah!
Absolutely. Anyways, back to the next game. We got PataChu versus Resil. So PataChu indeed committing to the Elphelt, and Resil, well, I don't know if he actually plays anything else. He even played the Bedman during the during the glory days of pre-buff Bedman.
Oops. I am getting a call, so we'll need to be muted.
All right. So it's just you and me, chat. I've held you hostage here. And during this quick breather I have, make sure to claim some more Maturino codes. We got 13 left, so thank you to everybody that's claimed them so far. Make sure to head on over, as we will be going into PataChu Elphelt versus Resil Bedman. Starting off nice and strong here with Resil, both characters showing all their cool projectiles to each other. PataChu trying to find the run-in, gets the jump back, and an early burst from Resil will deny the pressure so far, gets the jump in. PataChu kind of stuck in the corner, denies the jump out, and a big counter hit will prompt PataChu to burst. Still, it is Resil that finds the hit, putting him back into the corner, gets a nice extension. That should be enough to wall break, but not enough to kill him. Also just a bit short. No, never mind, I was looking at the wrong bar. It's PataChu that has 50 meter, and with the positive meter bonus, that situation should even up just shortly. PataChu finding the hit, driving into the corner, should be able to put them into the Elphelt blender, but it's the YRC that gets the out. Resil trying to find the hit, but the blue RC gives PataChu another opportunity, able to escape the corner, burst shield, create a bit of space, and just like that, finds the hit in the projectile war. Resil taking the first round. Nice hit on the vacuum normal, not quite to be able to pick it up, but still, damage is damage. You are quite happy, gets the big counter hit. PataChu close to burst, will be using it, and actually putting Resil into the corner, finds another counter hit. Resil nowhere near their burst, will have to hold all of this damage, plus super wall break, hard to knock down, half health already gone from Resil. Still a good chunk of burst and half health, or half meter. Burst being used for the shielding. Meter looking super good on the side of PataChu, and his Resil level to go for the install instead. Keep the oppressive projectiles coming out. Just look at all of that. Wow, what damage, and it's Resil making quick work of PataChu taking the first game.
It is. I will need to say something before we start. I'll need to get out of here fast.
Oh, okay.
Something happened, and I am required to get out. Sorry, it's I mean, I told you it's kind of an emergency. I already
Understandable.
warned hope you get that. So I will get out of here. See you in the next time.
See
Yeah,
you
no
next time,
worries.
Lapsus.
I'll,
Thank you
take
for
over.
the help so far. And good luck with the emergency.
Alright, yeah. This is nothing too serious. But yeah, that means you guys are stuck with me. I don't even have pants on right now. Just FYI. Find them
Did we need to
somewhere.
know that?
I was like chilling.
Anyways, because of the pantsless ice buff, it is PataChu now. Starting off real strong here. Getting the super wall break on Resil. On a big counter hit. Doing a nice chunk of damage, and that should be a really quick round here. Almost lightning, near perfect. What a response coming out from PataChu.
Absolutely. I really like this idea of trying to stick with Elphelt for one whole tournament, right? Just seeing how fucking actually take this character, you know, forcing yourself to play Elphelt even in bad matchups, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely the case. I don't know if this is per se a bad matchup. So far, the projectile war seems to be okay, but a lot of clashing going on here. Health seems to be roughly about equal, but it's the bed slam from Resil that's going to change that. Super attempt. I think that's a solid bait. Oh!
Spending the super. There we go with the grenade as well. Oh, is that gonna work out? No, is blocked and forced to burst to stay alive here. PataChu. Wait a second.
It was looking good, but it's Resil that finds the jump in instead, trying to mash out an excellent anti-air. Will close it out. A 2-round response coming out from PataChu, tying up the set.
So it's 1-1 right now. That means we got the I guess the set to determine the winner coming up right now. Seeing who's gonna go up 2-1.
We're so cursed. It's so over. Help. Take it to a game 5, PataChu Resil. Only you can save Soul Society. Only you can save SaltyEU.
So yeah, I don't know how much you're talking about today, but obviously the thing about Elphelt is, and she got a bit buffed, so now it's a bit better, but she's quite strong.
Absolutely.
But the issue with her is that she has some matchups that are just quite awful. And that's why she's very good, like PataChu normally does, you know, to have as a secondary. You can pick her in good matchups and then picks in bad matchups, right? But
Absolutely.
I wonder.
I mean, we see that a lot nowadays in a lot of top competitors from Guild Together. They have their secondary just to cover some really bad matchups that they, you know, with the new character they don't really have to deal with.
Not a bad plan for sure. And here we go, jumping in.
Yeah, big counter hit bed slam, very nice from Resil, and making actually a very resounding response. These players are going really strong pound for pound here, so we might be able to see that game 5. PataChu getting the early start. Sets up the Rekka here. Backdash attempt from Resil goes punished. RC for the extension, and that will be a wall break. No super, so there's no hard knockdown, giving Resil the opportunity to play, but a big normal will find the mark.
Super, and that is gonna be
absolutely, and a perfect no less. So PataChu tying up the rounds here in game 3. We'll see if either way, you know, like I said, this one will determine the winner according to trends.
this right now. Resil falling under pressure here. Let's see, can PataChu find a way out? There we go. Both characters very strong. I think that's. I guess most characters in this game, once you have the pressure, it's very hard to get out.
I don't think there's anybody that lacks pressure. It is Resil that's able to find the out. And both players relatively equal in health. Finds the counter hit. And an aggressive burst coming out from PataChu. Try to keep him in the corner. Resil trying to take it a little slower, using more of the zoning gameplay. Look at all the projectiles he's throwing out.
Oh, again, another very, very clean anti-air there. Leading to full combo and the wall break, and you know what this means. Let's go gambling.
Let's go. Just keeping it simple with a gunshot. First shield coming out from Resil, wants to go for the projectile war. I think maybe trying to look for an opportunity to maybe install, but instead finds the vacuum normal, will RC for the extension, and should be all Resil wrote. Taking game 3, and according to trends, apparently the set, but we will see.
It's rough here maybe if you want old PataChu, but let's see if PataChu can bring it back. It's been such a close set so far, so definitely wouldn't surprise me if he's able to.
Absolutely. I mean, from I assume they're going back, around adapting to each other, but it's been really tricky for PataChu to be able to deal with the situation where Resil just decides, I'm going to zone now. And it's up to you to find a hit in, especially I can shoot you twice. A good backdash from will find Resil to hit, and an aggressive burst from PataChu to put Resil into the corner. Gets the game plan started. Fantastic. Air to air.
Pushed towards the wall. And yeah, just straight up gonna kill, and now PataChu not looking too hot right now, Mr. Stark.
Absolutely, as Resil is on set point here, so PataChu is going to have to win this one, and as well the next one to be able to stay alive, especially it's a loser side game, so one of these players will have to leave. First coming out from PataChu will put Resil into the corner, gets the throw, sets up the projectile, crossing over behind, gets a low, but the backdash from Resil will instead put PataChu in the corner, goes for the OTG. Oh? Does he have these? RC? Yes. Is it enough? Oh, I think maybe combo limit, but still pushed all the way to the corner. Tries a wild assault in.
It's not looking good here. PataChu needs to make a huge comeback. Oh, it's all over.
Yeah, so far looking pretty good. Finds the hit despite the deflect shield. Has a lot of meter on deck. Opting to not utilize the 50 meter to get the hard knockdown, but it's the JPs from Resil that will find the closing hit and take it 3-1. Over PataChu, the curse stays alive.
And like that means PataChu is going to be out of the tournament. Resil.
Yeah.
Going to be the 3-1 curse yet again.
Absolutely well played from Resil, and of course, well played from PataChu to be able to make it this far. I bet he might kind of regret it now, not going for the hard knockdown. But who knows? He is surely a better player, so I imagine that 50 meter to be able to maybe extend pressure or advance was the play, but it didn't come to fruition.
All right, and that means we are going to move on to the next match here. It's going to be Red Room, and it's going to be Justa duking it out here for a final spot into our losers semifinals. Red Room obviously on the Asuka, Justa on the Axel. We did see Justa take out Asuka before, although that was really a secondary character from Jest, but still interesting here, seeing how these two are gonna do it.
Absolutely. So curious to see how this plays out.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Just already starting nice with the zoning gameplay. Looking at a distance, gets the run in now. Sets up the heavy tornado and the cross up. JD gets a nice bit of damage going, not giving Asuka the chance to start yet. And there seems to be some decent cards here, but the burst might be able to find the space still. Just being ever so slippery and throwing out the punishes right. Yeah, is that burst bait attempt for a burst that's already gone? I do not know. Yeah.
Get pushed to the corner though, you're kind of stuck, right? Needs to find a way out. Jumping in does not work. Nice little block string.
Yeah, also Red Room's cards aren't too fantastic, so I'm thinking he's really looking for that knockdown opportunity, but the throw should be able to give him the space to shuffle the whole deck. There we go.
He's got some cubes on deck. The YRC just completely whiffing point blank, and Red Room just saying thank you very much.
Yeah, appreciate doing business with your partner. Oh, he will burst. Yeah, he sees that last pixel health, the double teleport. Puts up the big tornado, just blasting away all the cubes as now my wind thingy is cooler. And just like that, will snatch him out of the sky with a sickle flash follow-up.
Honestly, not gonna lie, that does seem kind of good for Axel.
I mean, if he has the room to be able to charge up that the tornado, right? It looks amazing, but I think there's going to be... It's quite the commitment and the read, like, oh, I have space to do that right now. Oh, the delay hit, so he's going to be able to get the funny extension. Oh, how dare you charge up and you have no mana. So he'll try to find you all the way up there. Still, no mana. The next hit will do a lot of damage. Red Room being a little patient, and just like that is able to find the mana back.
here. Getting the hit and building up a lot of meter here for redroom. Got almost 260, but gonna spend 1 on that YRC, and glad he did, because now it's not looking too hard for Justa.
Yeah, does he have the means to kill here? No, we'll actually be pushing him out of the corner, so this gives just a bit of room to breathe in, actually. I wouldn't quite agree with the decision of the side swap. And just complete, absolute patience here from Justa. Hard baiting the YRC, just sits there and looks at you. Says, come on, you'll do it. I know you want to do it. Just do it. And he did it.
Yeah, just do it. Oh.
Justa taking the first game over redroom here. Absolutely. Yeah, you know, it's a lot of dominant performance coming out from Justa, but the way the trend of the game has been going is that when redroom finds that hit, he's able to cash out much harder with like consistent damage over Justa's Axel. And that leaves a lot, you know, Justa has to acquire a lot more neutral wins to be able to close out rounds.
Axel's kind of a weird character in that sense, where if you get the correct hits in, he's just going to deal so much damage, right? But can be a little bit difficult, and that means you sometimes, and as Sonas go, right, you're forced to kind of chip out your opponent at that full screen range. Also, obviously, Asuka is a little bit tough with that mana shield, so it's not quite as easy dealing damage here. Axel not known to be, you know, the defensive juggernaut, doesn't have that much health, doesn't have too many guts, so interesting. And we just got the cube ocean here taking out Justa.
Yeah, not able to find the escape, and also Justa really believed in the comeback on that round, was willing to burst, but still trapped. But now, starting off a little bit nicer here, finds a couple hits, drives redroom all the way to the corner, but it's redroom that finds the mash and is able to bring it back to mid-screen. The button's just a little not active enough to be able to clash through all the cubes. And it's redroom convert here, shuffles the deck a little bit, finds the tap dust, and the cubes to extend off of it, gets the wall break, but no super to be a hard knockdown, giving just a little bit of room to press a button. And the big round cube, big enough to snipe him out of the air. redroom tying up the set here, going 1-1.
If it's round, is it a cube? Yes. Any projectile thrown by this character is a cube. You cannot change my mind on that.
Absolutely.
Just how it is.
Even when it's round, I think I believe we discussed this on previous Salty. Even when it's round, it's just infinite cubes.
That's just how it be sometimes. You don't have to think too hard about it.
Just accept it. Accept that Asuka's smarter than you and he knows what he's doing. Take a quick tornado, and oh, there's a weird jank happening. Find the hit, but the burst from redroom will give him the opportunity to shuffle the cards a little bit. Just trying to fish for a sickle flash hit. It's low and will burst on the hit immediately. Wants that space, wants to go back to the mid screen, wants to be that zoning character.
Oh, I see again. Ooh, the 6H, okay. That's a risky button for Axel, but it's nice again to have that overhead right. It can lead to a lot of damage if you get a counter hit as well. So. Oh,
absolutely,
the
just like that.
5K.
Yeah, no, is that 6K?
6K, yeah, 6K.
Yeah, it's good. 5K. I know he got that boot. Yeah, excellent fishing out of the sky with 6K. For that, so far, keeping him at a distance, keeping him checked. Don't let him approach too closely. Don't let him cover up too much with cubes. But slow but steady approach from redroom. Slowly paying off here.
Much better here, but too much with that Renson.
Also, run up charge Renson. What was that? Oh, and finds the big 6K counter hit. And also a mana break, no less, will install into the time stop stupor. And just like that, wait, I need to look over the replay. Oh my god. That did some insane damage. And just like that, if I'm to understand, Justa is going to be winning this set. Or can redroom break the curse once more?
They're definitely looking a little bit bleak here for redroom, and that's what I meant right there, right? If Axel gets the correct hit in the correct situation, this guy's a damage machine. You'd think we had sold bad guy on the stream. Well, it is just Axel.
anti-air 6k counter hit in the corner. Yeah, I guess you deserve that damage. But so far, Justa starting the round off a little slow, keeping the air approaches of Red Room in check. Runs up, gets low.
Okay. 2K is such a demonic button. I remember, was that season 2 or season 3 when they buffed it? You know, they removed the insane jumping S he used to have, and then just gave him 2K instead, and the rest is history.
Yeah, now you can kind of play the game, going for the double time stop, and
That's it.
I guess you just have to hold all of this. Red Room holding the burst, giving Justa the perfect. As we go on to set point here for Justa, but it's Red Room that finds the first hit.
I feel like I've seen this set before. I feel like I know what's gonna happen, but wait a second. Red Room's saying no here. Charging up, getting a new hand on deck, and grab to start. Maybe he starts something. Where are you going, Cube? Oh, that combo!
Oh.
I can't believe it.
Oh my god, Boink, Boink just bouncing on top of your head, and just like that, Red Room staying alive here. Needs one more round to bring it to game 5. Justa still on set point, being able to potentially close it right here. Big cube finding its mark, delay, follow up.
This time around, sending out more cubes. It's the back throw of Justa here, sending him into a precarious situation. Has to find a way out. Nice! Able to do it.
Absolutely, the run up just being low and just under the 5p, but still sent down to full screen, and it's the command throw. It finds the mark,
Again,
finds another
connects.
one.
I can't believe it.
And the mana break again, so this is looking really tough here for Red Room. Full stick of butter on the side of Justa. No mana, and just like that, doesn't even need to RC it. Justa takes it 3-1, extending the curse for another set.
And you kind of know that when you start hitting Winter Mantis, and especially if you hit multiple Winter Mantis, that is when you're in your opponent's head. Just because that button obviously very reactable, but if they're just busy thinking about, you know, all kinds of other buttons, cheeky full screen command throw, man.
Absolutely, and especially when you're at the fullest of screens, that it's, you know, the frame at which he actually ends up command throwing you depends on how far away you are from him. So especially when he's just doing full zoning gameplay and you're kind of checked out, like, man, I'm so bored of this Axel character, and he just snipes you with as fast as possible. Command grab from full screen, absolutely diabolical. But that is unfortunately all we'll be seeing from Red Room in today's bracket, as they will be leaving out in top 6. So still very well played from Red Room, but it is Justa that will move on to face off against Resil. But before that,
We're gonna have Shin Ki and Cuenca, yeah. Winners finals.
Absolutely, we are in the twilight phase of the bracket, and with that we have a reminder to all of you. We have 11 codes left to be claimed on the Matcherino, so please, we are down to our final 4 competitors. If this had any influence on your decision to claim a code or not, well, now you're informed. So please head on over to the Matcherino and claim one of the last 11 codes. I was hoping one would go down, but 156 viewers, I believe we can do it.
Yeah, I mean, I always say I'm not sure, you know, I'm not that good at math, but something isn't quite panning out here. Thank you, Learnistus. Appreciate. So that means we've got 10 codes left. Let me show you, chat, how easy it is. All you have to do after clicking the link is you go in here, just press claim code. If you need to log in, you can use, for instance, the Twitch account that you're currently watching on. That's, you know, probably the easiest way. And you know what? It also works on phone. So, you know, if you're watching on phone, that's also quite easy. Takes 2-3 clicks at most. You don't even have to type in anything. Thank you, Systematical, as well. So, yeah, it just is that easy. And obviously, we want to give some money to our wonderful players here, providing us with so many amazing matches. We are currently paying out to top 2. And that means we got a solid little prize pool. Both probably gonna walk away with at least a pizza's worth of money, which is cool, unless you live in Norway, of course. That's kind of expensive. Thank you, Gay Feeders. Appreciate it.
It's a name of all time.
It's actually a tournament legend, if you don't know him.
I do not know him, so that name got me
Yeah.
off guard. But thank you nonetheless, Gay Fetus.
They're doing a lot of work moderating over on TNS actually.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Also, it's a name that you
Shout outs
won't,
to NA.
won't
Thanks
forget.
for tapping in.
But yeah, there we go. We need 8 more coach chats. 8 more. Tiger Pup himself, if he can claim a code. This guy, busy after, winning TNS. It's deck note. It's the same person. And thank you, FGC Liz. It's the exact same person.
Yeah.
They
and
just
here
had
we
to
go.
change the name on Twitch because it wasn't appropriate. I remember the story in chat.
But here we got Shin Ki on the Zato versus Cuenca on the Aino. Zato, a character that a lot of opinions about here, but nevertheless, seeing it come out on a lot of top sides, it's Cuenca that's kind of overwhelming the pressure on Shin Ki right now, getting knocked down to probably one final hit, and it's just like that. Quick, perfect. Damn.
Yeah, I wonder, right, this character, surely, this Zato character, even with buffs we see, it's not that strong. It's just Zato. Good old.
The good old hashtag free Eddie.
Yeah, but I feel like nowadays, we feel like, people were saying that he had to gap people, but maybe all along, it was actually other people gapping Zato because this character is kind of a menace.
Absolutely, making it to grand finals of VSF, no less. Just like that, let's see if Shin Ki can make this comeback in this blender. Currently half health being taken away, but the blue RC will cause frame data shenanigans. And Cuenca takes the first game over Shin Ki.
Yes, sir.
Surely not the 3-1 curse in winners finals, right?
Surely not. And that was
And the
a
monkey's paw
very-
curls and it's a 3-0.
I think it was a very one-sided game, I gotta say.
So
that
far,
went a little
indeed.
bit too fast, maybe.
Maybe. Might also just be Shin Ki. I don't know. I think it's been a while, unless they've been playing in parks in the meantime, but they definitely had to wait a good minute between games. So it might be a little bit of that icing out factor, as well as I don't know if they've been playing, have played an Aino recently. But when they got going, indeed, right, there was that one sequence that we were able to claim half of Cuenca's health. They definitely did look in shape, so just need to see if we can tap into more of that Zato Eddie factor.
But I admit, right, both these characters, they are kind of like that, where they can make a game just seem incredibly one-sided, just because they're able to enforce their game plan so well. So, you guess wrong 2 or 3 times, you're just stuck, not blocking, getting hit.
Yeah.
It can just happen.
Especially when you don't have, like, a dedicated reversal tool. Like, even your Amogus is just not that good for it. Still is able to push Cuenca all the way to the corner. Tries to go for the reversal super, but still plus gives the opportunity to get some pressure started here. Again, more plus frames. Slowly but surely driven to the corner. Eddie Meter is back. Will Wild Assault extend, put them into the blender. Good. Excellent blocks coming out from Cuenca, but still, just as I say it, they get opened up.
Oh, the back throw. That is awful news for Shin Ki, getting hit again. And Cuenca in the lead. Watch out.
Absolutely. And just like that, 2S find the mark. Cuenca putting Shin Ki in the ideal Aino situation, but the 5P mash finding the out, but still. Oh no, throwing it into the corner. It's looking like it's going to be Shin Ki's turn here. Look at the damage, gets the wall splat. Going for the sword supers. That'll be a hard knockdown. Plus, welcome back, Eddie. Oh, Hype Frog. Getting the anti-air, and just like that, PRC to close it out. Shin Ki looking a little alive here. Just needs one more round to put themselves on the board. Starting off with a nice pressure, and the tap dust goes through, but no conversion. Still finds the next hit, gets that wall break going. Eddie is dead. Oh, Amogus. Yeah, just trying to stall out a little bit. Once the little shadow bro come back desperately, and just like that, as soon as he's back, gets sniped out. It's Cuenca that's looking to get the reversal situation, gets the overhead, puts him into the blender. YRC is blocked, and is it enough to kill? Should be, just like that. Cuenca on a warpath over Shin Ki, takes a game 2.
So not looking too hot here if you are a Shin Ki fan. But we'll see if Shin Ki can bring it back with, 3 games straight. Again, it's looking a little bit dire, especially the way that the first 2 games have gone. But we'll have to see. Never say never, absolutely. I think, just trying to get one more on the board, going down into our grand finals in the winner's side is always very, very nice.
Absolutely, but still, worst case scenario, you have one more life, but it's not a situation you want to rely on. So that Drunkard Shade to send back the note. Leap, the frog, Hype Frog, finding the reverse hit. Still, Burst will be deleting Eddie from the screen. Is able to luckily trade with the stroke. Trying to play a little bit more patient. Wants that Eddie back. BP check, finds the late overhead. That should, just barely away from a wall splat, but finds it regardless. Goes for the slump, just like that, instantly confirming the hit into the Fortissimo. And it's Cuenca on set point over Shin Ki.
Just like that, looking so incredibly one-sided here. Shin Ki needs to change something up drastically. I want to get a chance to win here. Not looking too hard. Oh, went under that 6p. Interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Just needs to dig deep, but unfortunately, these horizontal chemical labs are just sniping Shin Ki in the worst moments. Just as Eddie comes out, he just gets zoinked and put into the corner, and he deleted. And just like that, instantly confirming into the Fortissimo, it is Cuenca that does break the curse in its own way, but not the way we want. 3-0 over Shin Ki.
So Cuenca just shows that he really has a nice grasp on how this matchup works, right? Just looking so good, and will find himself in a spot that is great. In that winners side grand final, you're gonna have probably a lot of confidence going into it after a 3-0 victory against potentially opponent you might meet in the grand final.
Absolutely. I heard that winner side's grand final is very comfy. They got the velvet. They got that nice velvet couch.
Absolutely.
And they serve you champagne, as well as giving you a reset lifeline. So in case you end up losing, you got one more chance. Till then, players now gunning to be Cuenca's opponent. It is Resil versus Justa. As we are waiting on that ice to correct the scoreboard a little bit. They work hard.
Gotta be fast. These players are fast. They're veterans. They know.
I mean, they're sitting in this lobby. They're sitting in this lobby waiting to expose you. And just like that, we're gonna get a state we haven't seen in a minute.
Yeah. Merry
Hope
Christmas.
their laptops can handle it. Resil starting off real nice, gets the counter hit on Justa, and Justa will be bursting at the half health mark. Finds the reversal throw, putting Resil in the corner now. Catches the backdash. Now be Resil bursting out.
Very good day today to be an Axel bro, but let's see if that continues. Justa can take out Resil. Resil again, such a strong player, one of the best, if not the best, Bedman player we have in our region.
Absolutely, and
Character's kind of tricky, not gonna lie.
That, but also putting massive work into the Bedman character, especially during the Doom era of it basically not being a functional character.
That's interesting, right? Kind of saw the same thing happening with PataChu. Put so much work into Sin when Sin was frankly awful, right? And was putting in work, was putting in results, and then suddenly, okay, character fixed, character's buffed.
Yeah.
And now, Sin's a monster, PataChu's a monster on the Sin, so it really does pay off in the end.
Yeah, and just like that, with the PataChu effect, Resil, also a monster, taking a very confident game 1 over Justa.
But in the same kind of, I guess, vein of things, you could say that, well, Justa kind of been rocking that Axel for a long time, and Axel wasn't really the best character as well in the game, right, for the longest time. Just recently got some pretty good buffs that made him stronger. So I think that also plays a little bit of a part, right?
Absolutely. I mean, Axel has been hovering around in that decent state, especially, Axel always finds the weirdest stocks. because right now he's doing all right. I see in Gear Xrd he's also doing kind of okay. Oh, but just a big snipe straight through the tornado. With Resil to turn here. First, still on deck for Justa if he feels the need to bust out, just like that does before the wall gets broken.
Sent towards the wall. Look at the life here. Yeah, that is not good look here if you are Justa, and that's first round for us.
Absolutely painful. We're looking to see a new trend here with how confident and comfortable Resil is in this matchup. Are we going to see potentially another 3-0, or he has to stay alive, starting off with the Sabare? Trying to keep him locked in this corner, catches the backdash, but unfortunately no confirm, gets another counter hit. Sets up the sickle flash, dashes him back into the corner, but an excellent mash from Resil will give him the opportunity to play here.
Ooh, that hurts. The ass nail might be good for... Oh, the super!
Doesn't find a hit, no, but still able to RC, keep it safe. 100 meter on the side of Resil. Will use 50 of that. Still another 50 available should he need to use it. Double wild assault, so basically sacrificing the burst to get the hit, but finds the big bed slam counter hit, and just like that, a burst coming back in the lifeline. A pixel of health for Justa, and stays alive. Wow, nice case vision here.
Yeah, just barely staying alive here, and can't believe it. Justa definitely rocking here. Very solid.
Sometimes you need a bit of that tactical luck. Resil that has Justa stuck into the corner right now, laying up all of his pressure, you know, letting the bedhead fall, getting the reset clash, puts right in his face actually in the PRC, able to get the punish in, sets up the OTG, catches the backdash, but no full conversion still, Justa stuck painfully in the corner, and with that, Resil finds the last hit he needs to be able to take game 2.
I'm just saying, boy oh boy, have we been to this place before? It feels like, I don't know what happened tonight, but it feels like we're just kind of allergic to getting close matches.
It is something. I will refrain from theorizing what that could be, but it is a lot of players making quick work, so hopefully we won't see this reflected in the grand finals as we get the best players of this evening facing off against each other, one of them being Cuenca, patiently waiting.
Yeah.
Only time and results will tell.
So Justa now forced to win 3 games rather straight. Obviously should start by winning 2 rounds, but we'll see if he's able to do that.
Take it 1 round at a time. Just like that, early counter hit and an early burst from Resil with justifying another hit, and there's the command grab, already starting off really solid here, looking very powerful.
Burst, spending it quite early, and you don't have that many defensive tools against the Bedman as Axel, so your burst is super valuable. Getting that anti-air, look at the damage, going to be sent straight to jail in the corner. Just enter.
Yeah, and you absolutely have to hold all of this pressure. Gets a throw. Will we see an RC for the acceleration? No, goes for the OTG instead. Is this baited or not? Ooh, not. And we'll be able to RC and extend and actually claim the round. So Justa just needs 1 more to put himself on the board here, but it's the wide wild assault on the round start that we find it.
That pressure, Justa. Final chance, but again just forced to be stuck in this corner, holding down back, and tried to backdash, but that did not work out.
Yeah, and here's the install. So it's as painful as it looks. Oh, doesn't just absolutely do bonkers damage and close it out with a perfect Resil here on set point.
Yep.
Justa will have to win this one to stay alive for at least 1 more game. Otherwise, it is adios, Justa.
Tornado. Oh, Winderman is connecting. Okay, that's kind of huge. Didn't have the meter to extend it with the super. Again, another hit. Resil, what are you doing?
Yeah, he goes for the 3rd time to see, like, maybe, who knows. But this time, Resil awake, still stuck in the corner, tries to wild assault in. It's minus now, so
This
Gives Resil the opportunity to extend, confirm, and kill. Or did I say Resil? Justa. Taking one on the board.
So at least you know, he gets just a game more to huddle up here, and suddenly, you know, if you win this one, then suddenly you got a lot of interesting things to think about, right? You're winning 2 straight opponent, maybe a little bit mental stacked.
Absolutely.
Quite interesting.
But we just need one more game to be able to bring it to a game 5.
Let's see. Can he adjust or not?
Resil just starting off super strong, really aggressive, expending all the resources, using the mechanics to keep him checked in the corner, instantly cashing out to super. Look at the damage! What a start for Resil here. Finds a major counter hit. Oh, and that is not the way you want to be going into the set point round here with burst hard baited. Again, it's Resil that finds the hit. Just into the corner, catches the backdash again. More than half health gone for Justa. No resources on deck. Just the wild assault put into the corner. Almost a full stick of butter, but the air throw.
The damage and the super install that's gonna take it, and that means we got Resil moving on into a losers final. It's gonna be against Shin Ki.
Yeah, unfortunately for Justa, couldn't Justa find one more game.
Yeah, and you know, I'm not gonna justify it, but we unfortunately have another 3-1 here. Can't believe it.
It is what it is, but still, I believe that is 3rd place for Justa. So that is Justa, not a small feat. Being able to make it this far, overcome such crazy opponents, and also deal with the very volatile nature of today's bracket with the way these scores have closed out. But fortunately, not being able to move on forward, still 3rd place is not just a small achievement.
Yeah, and you know, reminder: there's a only 4 codes left. It just takes a couple of clicks to do it. We have obviously Andros, Gustavo, both claiming codes. Thank you very much. And again, 4 codes left, everyone, to just finally finishing up. But we got Shin Ki on one hand here. We got Resil on the other.
Yeah, and the winner here face off against Cuenca in grand finals. Will it be Shin Ki for a rematch to be able to take more, actually a game this time, or will it be Resil? We shall see. I'm just trying to confirm something here. Oh yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I'll talk about it when there's a bit of a break, because Resil is kind of cooking it up right now. YRC coming out from Shin Ki, wants to get something going a little bit. Tries to 2P out. A little too far away. Still finally hit. Wall assault extension. Eddie is not quite back yet, so he's not able to extend fully and get that wall break. There's the opportunity to find a hit here. Enough to RC extend. Can he close it out? Double close slash will do it.
So first round, Resil looking strong as usual.
Oh. Yeah, big hit found, driven all the way to the corner. Catches the backdash. Puts the head bomb down, walls flat. It's already such a strong lead coming out here from Resil.
He's getting the throw, and that is Resil. Oh, no.
Absolutely, just so dominating. Can Shin Ki find an opportunity to get the Eddie gang going? Or is it just Resil with all of that Bedman knowledge and power that's going to take it? Make quick light work of Shin Ki. We will see. But I wanted to mention earlier that Cuenca actually beat both of these players, so both of them are going to be looking for a rematch of some sorts against Cuenca.
Yeah, that's going to be, you know, quite exciting here, seeing who can win that rematch. But
also, Resil just dropping a text bomb in stream matches, giving some advice, I believe. What?
All right, chat. Let's see what this is saying.
It's
Oh,
massive.
yeah.
You're not gonna read this out, are you?
Oh, it's like a. Did they just copy paste the? It might just be the dust loop description of Axel or something.
And Justa replying with, just put my fries in the bag, bro. Shin Ki now looking a little bit better this this round.
A lot better. Gonna try to get that first round on the board, saying, okay, you know, last game might have been a little bit one-sided. Doesn't count. Don't matter.
Yeah, and the 2P mash after the YRC. We'll give Shin Ki a round here, so a lot different from the first round. Gets a nice counter hit going, the Eddie stabs. He's able to cancel just in time to be able to preserve some Eddie meter. I think that's one of the news auto changes, that Eddie meter like continues recharging from where it last left off instead of just completely from zero if it gets hit.
That is kind of right.
Yeah.
Obviously, this character doesn't disturb anything, but you know, if you get something, that's fine.
And just like that, I think, yep, Shin Ki, very strong response coming off from the last game, being able to show, like, you know what, I too can run a very oppressive pressure game and close out 2 rounds very resoundingly.
What kind of build are you running in PUE, Jones? Yes, I see you grinding it a lot. What's your current build? I'm playing a splitting steel this split. It's kind of fun on the season, brother. Kind of basic, but fun. There's 1-1 here. Shin Ki tying it all up.
Bracket so boring, bros discussing PoE builds. Surely not. Has Salty fallen off?
When I'm in PoE, okay, half my friend list, they're like Guilty Gear Strive players or commentators playing.
Okay. Oh, there was not more to that story?
Huh, no.
Oh, okay.
Just saying. But not grinding this game, they're grinding PoE.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Especially Jones. That's why he only got 3rd in MBCI at Bedman.
Oh, drop the PoE, bro. You gotta lock in. Anyways, it is Shin Ki now trying to find a hit in, trying to avoid all these buns from Resil, but Resil finding the anti-hair.
Yep,
Blocks the YRC. That's gonna be big damage.
Baited out there, and look at that. 2 sticks of butter available for Resil. Oh! Doesn't spend a meter to kill. Huh.
But trades nonetheless, and is able to close out the round. Looking quite rough here, because especially Shin Ki's been losing a lot to backdash is being clipped out by close slash from Bedman. Resil with the timing to be able to see, like, yeah, if I press it just about here, I should be able to catch the backdash.
There you go, the back throw. Gonna start the pressure, and again, no matter how strong, how weak, you know, Sato discourse is at the moment, if you're stuck in the corner and Sato is hitting you, it's kind of rough getting out, right? And seeing right now Resil using that YRC, and Shin Ki just saying, nah, right back in the corner you go.
Amogus, round 2, I say. Eddie still not on deck, being able to get the wall break. We'll try the PRC, but it's the bed slam denying, I think, the air throw attempt. First shield coming up, want to build a bit of space, tries to get the distance. And the doppelganger Eddie will hold down the neutral, and or actually for once tied up on rounds.
Absolutely, setting out that shade again. Connecting with the 2K. And just sending Resil to the corner. Wait a second, never mind, I take it back.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic backdash coming out from Resil, being able to navigate through and claim a little bit of control, but instantly super coming out from Shin Ki. Wants that Eddie meter back, wants to play the game a bit. Tries to get in, but still snipe being found, and Eddie is gone back to the grave. Coming up very shortly. Good block so far. All these overheads being blocked by Shin Ki. The jump out, but still not being able to escape. Resil finds the hit anyways. RC to extend, and will super to close it out and take game 3.
So Resil now in the lead, 2-1 here, looking very solid. Again. That's kind of strong.
Okay, this guy kind of good. Hold on, this guy kind of good. And a reminder to everybody who has claimed codes so far. There's still 4 left. So anybody that feels like hopping in, make sure to do so. 4 codes still left. That being said, It's a top 2 payout, so both of these players are going to be competing for not only the rematch against Cuenca, but a guaranteed cut of that bread. I love the Bedman theme when the counter hit slowdown happens. It just goes like, ooh. Both players playing what the gamers like to call neutral. It's Resil that finds the hit, puts him into the corner. Now in this ever deadly pressure, getting all of these guard crush plus frames. Tries to YRC out, does connect. Staying on a bit of that Eddie mix, crosses back over, and just like that, said like, you know what, I want you in the corner. Big charge does he have these spicy combos? Keeps it simple.
And oh, that connects. Wants to go butter, but wait a second. Resil has a butter of his own.
Oh, and finds the hit. Still a good chunk of meter on the side of Shin Ki. Can he use it? No, it is the RC extension coming out from Resil, plus the wall splat to deny a possibility of bursting, putting Resil on set point over Shin Ki. Invite. And just like that, does find the hit, putting him into the corner. Excellent backdash coming from Resil, being able to throw him into the corner, reversing the situation. Now it is Resil with the pressure. All of this guard crush has to FD almost every hit to be able to not hold all this massive chip damage. Will be installing.
Oh, again, just piling on the pressure, and Resil will take it. Gonna get that run back against Cuenca. 3-1, ladies and gentlemen. 3-1.
3-1. It's the trend of this evening. We saw some outliers. We saw a 3-2. We saw a 3-0. But for those of you who thought this would be epic 5-game matches, not this time.
Yep,
that being said, it is...
Sorry. Sorry, you went the wrong stream. This is a 3-1 stream.
Yep.
You know, we got a 2-1 here. You might as well just, you know, maybe not tune it out, but, you know, you can just ignore the game and listen to our beautiful commentating instead.
It is what it is. You know, it's Strive paying homage to the games of yore that were run in first to 3 sets up until finals, which, you know, that being said, this was a losers finals match, so it should have been played to first to 3 traditionally, but nevertheless, this is Strive. That being said, it is Resil that will be moving on to face off against Cuenca in the grand finals from losers side. So, to the people that are holding the last 4 codes hostage, you know who are your top 2 players. You know that the payout will go to both of them in some variety. So if you just want to see a little bit of more of that, sprinkle a little extra, you know, get that bread on them, just maybe 1 or 2 extra slices of the doner on the kebab. Hit that claim code for the last 4 codes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the winner could buy a nice, solid family pizza at this point, right?
Oh, absolutely.
That's nice on a Monday evening. You definitely need it. Or you could save it for Friday. Who knows?
Actually, if the split goes like $20-ish, that's like, I think yeah, just about like 1 pizza here in the Netherlands. That sucks. But anyways, it is Resil on the Bedman coming from loser's side to face off Cuenca in a revenge match of sorts, because it is Cuenca that sent them down to loser's side earlier. They will be comfortably sitting on the winner's side, only having to win 3 games to be able to take the lion's share of the prize pot and win SaltyEU Guilty Gear Strive number 105. Ignore everything that happened before 100.
We don't talk about that era. So.
No, absolutely not. Just like that, let's get it going. Just dashing in a big counter hit, and Resil, understanding the blunder that Aino can put you in, wants to burst instantly and wants to keep the neutral going. Sending out all those projectiles, does find the jump in. Okay, doing the burst, but still another counter hit right in the face, backdashing out of the... I forget the name of the move, but finds the backdash. Still, all these counter hits are going in the way of Resil. Oh, that's unfortunate. Still... Yeah, still was able to block the super reversal attempt from Cuenca, taking the first round. So Resil looking a lot better here. I think, wait, was Resil... Sorry, it was completely off topic, but I think Resil Cuenca... No.
We
Wait,
never
yeah,
go
no.
off topic.
No,
Never.
I just wanted
ever.
to see if they were happen to be the one that broke the curse and went to game 5, but they weren't. And I mean, so far, Resil looking kind of solid here, but it is Cuenca that is getting the hits in. Goes for the Slump God. For another Slump God.
Sir. Doing it, and the super to break the wall. Let's go gambling. Oh,
Yeah.
just
Oh,
back
let's
that
just back it
thing.
off.
Alright, I want none of that smoke, it's fine.
Let's not go gambling. We do it responsibly, which is we don't. Does find a couple hits in, gets just close. One more hit should do it. I believe they're still in the install state. No, not quite anymore. So trying to zone out, but does have to be careful. Nevertheless, finds the hit. I was about to say they would have to be careful of Cuenca's ability to use horizontal chemical love to just snipe straight through, especially with how little health you have. But Resil finds the hit and takes the first game.
Yeah. Solid.
Thoughts on this matchup, commentators? It's an interesting one because it's on, like, as you saw, Resil can really zone out Aino a lot with the variety of projectiles he can toss at her, and she has to commit. She has to commit linearly on her approach because she can only dash diagonally. There has been spaces where Cuenca was able to snipe really accurately with horizontal chemical love, but ultimately just wants to get that hit in, get that knockdown, and start blenderizing with those hover dashes.
It's also one of those matchups, right? None of the characters really have the best tools defensively, which also, always is quite interesting. Because then you have to just have more solid defense, right? Better at holding down back low and just finding those gaps. And right now, not working out too well for Cuenca.
Yeah, just an absolute perfect coming out from Resil. Especially, like you said, you're reliant on good, solid defense as well as completely beholden to the defense mechanics that Daisuke has gifted to you, right? And that's going to be your burst mechanics, your reversal supers, and your wire Cs to be able to get an out. Just like that, Cuenca trying to use the burst super to get a little bit of space, does find and swap positions, putting Resil into corner. Resil seeing the blend, doesn't want to hold that. Bursts out. Oh, nice confirm here. Is it enough to close out? RC for the extension. Big tusk charge. No, not quite, but still. One more hit from Resil should do it. Blue RC in, but nope.
And
Swings his head around.
Resil 2 games ahead. I don't know what happened after Resil got sent to losers, but it's just been a different beast, man.
He got his milk.
He got his milk. That's it.
He just needed a sip of that milk. It's like, you know what? I need that milk. He had that Homelander in him.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if Resil can continue the dominance streak or if Cuenca can wake up a little bit, find what they were using prior to send Resil down to the loser side, reuse that and close out this tournament, or will it be Resil taking it the distance?
Right now, it's I don't quite know. Like we might have one of the fastest 3-0s of tonight if Cuenca doesn't do something.
Yeah, so far already doing a good chunk of damage. Resil does find a hit, but nothing to write home about just yet. Still stuck in the corner, trying to shoot it out. Cuenca that does find a hit, putting it back to the corner, catches the backdash. Simple, but an excellent anti-air coming out from Resil. RC for the extension, getting the side swap here, driving all the way to the corner and the wall splat no less. Tying up the health here.
Both players very low on life, but it is Cuenca finding that hit and getting the round.
Yeah, absolute crazy extension, right? Absolute max range of all tools, and that that fake out, just heavy slashing, a little too low to the ground, so it doesn't quite come out, and immediately going into the low, catching Resil panicking on already starting off this next round. Much stronger, half health gone, but it is Resil that finds the jump in. YRC connecting, getting a big counter hit. Resil double burst, wanting to stay alive.
Out again, stroke the big tree, connecting, and that is a 2-1. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, we are in cursed territory, so it's not only does Cuenca have to beat fate, right? Like so far, a lot of matches going down the way of 3-1s. Cuenca has to break the curse and make it the comeback themselves, or is Resil going to benefit actually from the curse this time and reset the bracket.
Very interesting. So, and it's kind of rough, right? Even if Cuenca wins this, if you then end up losing, then haha, it's a whole new set. Enjoy.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's the benefits of staying on winner's side is that you can kind of end it out quickly, or it gives you a lot of room to adapt.
Good counter hit, nice anti-air again in Resil.
Yep, driving him all the way to the corner, doing a good chunk of damage, sending up all of this guard crush pressure. Finds the massive counter hit here, although a little too close to the wall, meaning that the wall splat will come early, just like that. 6P. Resil here now on tournament point. Chat, is the curse true?
3-1. 3-1s in chat, it's fine. You know, we got another set after this in that case.
True, but
it surely is looking like a 3-1, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's see. First shield coming out, trying to get the anti-air. Does find it. First coming out from Resil.
Yeah, you know what? Cuenca needs some more Spanish people in chat. Usually the Spanish people are out there supporting the boys, but you know, I feel like I haven't seen any Spanish. There we go. There we go. Need some copy pastas here to help out your boy.
Okay, come on, send Resil your power. Latam bros, I think it's close enough. I hope I didn't accidentally bring up any feuds here, but definitely. Oh, just shoots him from underneath. Yep. Yo, get those chats going, because Cuenca's gonna go need it in this grand finals reset. As Resil is able to close it out to 3-1 and bring it down to the first to 3 of this evening. The last potential 3 games, or 4 as we've been seeing so far. Hopefully 5.
And interestingly enough, actually, last tournament we had, the Tekken tournament, also featured a Grand Finals reset, and it was the person who reset the bracket that actually ended up winning it all. So,
so we might see it come out here from Resil. In the meantime, as we are going into the final set of this evening, I'd like to inform the chat that we're down to our last 2 codes left to claim. So please consider, we can get that 0. I believe we have a nice viewership amount here. The math ain't mathing, so tap in, everybody. Make sure to claim those last 2 codes. Support these players. Hopefully we can break the 3-1 curse with all codes claimed. We shall see. And for anybody that's feeling extra generous, there is the Match Arena Bounty one-time contribution that if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you can contribute $32 or 32 cents. $32, that would be nice. 32 cents prize pool. One-time action by subscribing to the YouTube channel. But in the meantime, Grand Finals reset. Let's get it.
We are going to go to maybe, in my opinion, the sickest stage in the game. Love this stage very much. Big counter hit though from Resil. It's kind of Shades of Xrd right the stage as well. Similar to one of the stages I remember.
Yeah, I forgot what the name was, but yeah. I was about to say this looks a little more like the Xrd stage, but they got this cool village going. But Cuenca in a very, very tough situation here. Resil comfortably chilling with the life lead, but still finds the in now. Will be able to set up this Ino blender. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of slump gods here, yeah, because you don't want to go to this mid screen, especially with no hard knockdown. You just kind of want to run this loop. 2P mash coming out from Resil will close out the round.
Yeah, I like your offense. It's nice. It's a cool mix-up you got there. Too bad if I press 2P.
Yeah, it has the health to trade it as well, so you can just try, right? Oh, big wide wall assault straight through the projectile, slapping into the corner. Cuenca going for the burst here, trying to navigate closer, but inch by inch. It's Resil that will decide the approach now, find the hit. Pushing Cuenca all the way to the corner. YRC does connect, gets the low.
So, that shield gonna get that. Install going, doesn't work out though.
Ooh, don't know about that confirmed, giving Resil the opportunity to play a little bit. The install not really being used here. Still, good health lead situation for Resil. Cuenca carefully tried to approach, and just like that, jump slash finds its mark, and Resil takes the first game in the Grand Finals reset bracket.
Yep. So only 2 more wins away from, just winning the entire SaltyEU of tonight and getting that nice little prize pool. Obviously, Resil now up 4-1 in the grand scheme of things. Not looking like Cuenca has any answers here.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. So all the Spanish speakers, all the Latam bros, send Cuenca your power. He definitely needs it. So shout out Shocker for that extremely dark joke. I don't know if I'm allowed to read it out loud here. It's a bit rough.
It's usually the opposite. It's usually they call out the name and the mom knows that they should go on. Well, I like the turn it on upside down there. Again, good start here for Resil. Like half-life already gone from Cuenca. Back Shield saying, you know what? I don't want to deal with your mix at all. How about you eat my mix though?
Yeah, or just this reset pressure of constant guard breaks. Still, Cuenca finding a bit of the out. The nodes will lock down Resil just a little bit, giving the opportunity to get in. Now this extension puts him into the corner. Doesn't quite get the confirms, but all of these extra hits do hit its mark, and the Fortissimo will get the hard knockdown here. Is this a safe jump? Did he do it? Yeah, are still being able to RC, make it safe.
Lap there.
Oh, the head disappeared. Cuenca looking a little good here, so Spanish chat, keep it going.
Yeah, I don't know what happens, but it seems to work out every time. Never mind, Resil now 1 round away from going up 2-0, and like it's gonna be very, very difficult to do anything behind 2-0 here. So I definitely need this win. Cuenca, do something here.
Yeah, especially you want that room to adapt, but still finds the anti-air, puts him in the corner now, runs that mix. Good blocks coming out so far from Resil, but cracking just a little bit every time, giving Cuenca the opportunity to keep the pressure going. Jump out, 5P anti-air, catching the bed crash. No, the hard knockdown does find the 5K over, but it's the far slash from Resil that does get this pressure started. Will survive, has a lot of meter on deck, so should be able to close out this round. Blue RC to get in, finds the overhead, just like that, staying alive for 1 more round. Can they put themselves on the board early?
See here, hang in.
Oh, too low to be able to confirm anything off of that, but both players down to half burst. I do like Cuenca setting the note high up in the air because that's where Resil likes to hang out a little bit. Still, Resil finding the hit, pushing to the corner, and still finds the way in, but no confirm, unfortunately. Still, Cuenca jailed. Can't escape. YRC finds its hit, but pressing nonetheless. Yeah, Resil's just completely on a warpath, looking unstoppable.
Up 2-0, and Cuenca now faced with the impossible task here of winning 3 games straight. It's definitely not impossible, but it's starting to look a little bit
task.
It's definitely a task.
Yo, y'all know Sisyphus? We know Sisyphus. This is what we call a Sisyphean task.
Yeah.
We believe. We as commentators like to keep it unbiased. We believe that Cuenca can make the comeback. Resil is also looking just mighty so far.
Nice, half-up already lost. Cuenca with some newfound OP.
Yeah.
Connecting with the
That's a
super.
really cool mix there. Going for the really low dash right straight into the heavy slash. A little too low to the ground for it to come out. And that catches sort of a standing response, not quite ready for the super. And just like that, it's able to close out the first round in game 3. Looking a little better here. I think I can keep it going. Jailed in the corner. Resil ranking up that wrist gauge, does find the close slash hit. We'll be going into the install super here, being able to get the pickup. It's more than enough damage. A perfect coming out from Resil, and with that, puts themselves on tournament point.
Just 1 round away here taking the entire tournament 3-0, 3-1, 3-0 in the grand finals, right? But Cuenca has something to say about it, obviously. Maybe not.
It's looking really rough here. Resil is so dominant, keeping in the corner, but the mash finds its mark. Gives Cuenca a bit of breathing room, finds the next hit, catching the backdash, but still so far away from Resil. Does Note find the hit? It does. Into the corner, getting that RC extension, sets up the Note, keeping him blocked down. Burst shield to get a bit of space. Trade wants him in that corner, tries the bed crash, does the spin. The burst coming up from Cuenca needs to close this round out desperately. Wants to keep him stuck in the corner, and with that, does find the win to be able to stay alive for another game.
All right, similar situation, right, to what we saw in the first set. This time, though, maybe that's it. Cuenca needed, right? 2 more games away, 1 more game from tying it all up. Who cares about the previous scores, right? Who cares? If you win 1 more, you're all tied up. That's all that matters right now. Cuenca, can he do it? Or will Resil finally be able to end it here? And get that
I forgot
tournament
who
over?
said the phrase, but it doesn't matter how many how much HP it takes, how many hits, how many rounds, how many games, so long as you win 3. Cuenca just needs 2 more. Resil, just that last one. Starting off really solid here. Both players burst away, but look at all of this guard crush damage. Just finds the raw hit, and is it enough? Yes. Resil once again putting themselves on set or tournament point.
Yep. So, again, final chance here. Can they do it?
Resil just sliding that thing a little bit out of Cuenca's range, dealing massive damage here. It's going to be a double perfect. Sets up the bomb. Look at all his guard crush pressure. Gets to throw RC, and that should do it.
Not the
Resil.
double perfect.
Double homicide on stream just like that. Resil. Again.
Please.
How can Resil be so cracked? God damn.
And that is all she wrote. GG's Resil, GG's Cuenca. What a nice showing. Doesn't matter the score, it was a very, very good set. Thank you everyone who played tonight's tournament, especially people, you know, who were at VSF and somehow they found the time on this Monday to still play. Myself, I would have taken the day off, but good shit, guys. Yeah. Thank you, Euchre, helping out in comms as usual. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Pleasure to be here. Also, shout out to Lapsus that unfortunately had to leave us a little early due to an emergency, so I do hope that is going all well. And also, shout outs to the commentary duo from earlier. Let me just quickly glance. That was
Blisske and Pixel Buddha.
Blisske and Pixel Buddha. So shout outs to them, of course, putting in the early work. Excellent stuff as always. And also thank you, Ice, for putting this on every week. And also sending out those extra bones to start off the bracket with.
Yeah. And thank you for that $10 donation, Clumsy Lemming, of course. We're ending up at a solid $42.82. So that should end up being quite nice here for our top 2 competitors. Getting a little bit of money here for the hard work. Very fast tournament again today. Actually, I guess all those 3-1s kind of did something, right? I think we're ending earlier than we normally do, and it was a grand final reset. Unbelievable. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, so I thought it was going to be a graveyard shift, 11:30 end type of beat, but no, nice and timely this time. I still have a bit of an evening to look ahead.
Yeah, I'm like, I can play a game or something before I go to bed. You know, I can kind of chill a little bit and not worry too much of getting up tomorrow. So that's nice. But yes, that is obviously going to conclude the tournament for tonight. Yuger, do you have anything you want to say before we end?
Absolutely. Got 2 things to shout out. So I think for those of you, you've heard this already a couple of times, but ZF, as per usual, Zero Fundies, Zero Fundamentals. We got some Strive going actually offline, happening at the end of this month, 31st of August. So we'll try to get a schedule going so you all know what time that is. But it's gonna be the Netherlands Classic again, so you might see some names around there like Lackey, patent bracket rigger and such. And we've also been kind of organizing with the Insert Dojo gang from Germany. So Blue actually will be trying to make it over, so that'll be cool. We also got some Grand Blue, Uni 2, and Killer Instinct if that tickles your fancy. Otherwise, be sure to check out Button Check in late November, early December. So it's going to be, they're going to be those the last day of November, crossing over into December. That will be in the Czech Republic. Definitely check that out. They're going to be running every single Guilty Gear. That is Guilty Gear Plus R, Guilty Gear Xrd, and of course Guilty Gear Strive. Next to that, Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, and my beloved Blazblue Central Fiction. I will be there. I'm going to try and get the Zero Funnies gang over there, so we'd love to see you there. And
that was what I was going to chill actually. So good job doing my job for me. But yeah, posted a link in the chat there to the Twitter announcement. You guys, feel free if you wanna to give it a little retweet. Definitely helps out. And yeah. I think it's going to be very fun. Apparently, it's pretty cheap staying in the Czech Republic. Flights from Denmark, at least, very cheap. So that's good. And the food there is cheap. So should be overall pretty doable. Very nice.
Yeah, and if you need some advice on like travel tips, right? I think PETA and Aaron, both the organizers of this tournament, are super down to help out with that.
Or you can ask Rach, maybe. He's also local.
True.
If you're more comfortable with that. If you're a Strive player, maybe you know him a little bit better. But yes, that's going to be it for tonight. Here's probably the most blessed top 8 image I've ever seen in my life. Look at that little corner of Axels huddling together down there.
Holding it down.
Yeah, I love that so much. Wait, did I put... No, it's correct. It's correct. I was like, did I put it wrong? But no, it's correct. Yeah, got 3 Axels there. That I can't remember the last time we even had an Axel in top 8, and suddenly, boom, 3. Kind of crazy to me. Maybe this patch finally did something. Axel Bros were eating good. Reminder, chat, we do these tournaments every Monday at 7:15 Central European Time. If you're interested, we got a Discord right there. Tomorrow, we're going to have our Guilty Gear Xrd tournament. That's weekly as well on Tuesdays. On Friday, we are hosting Guilty Gear Xrd Ladder. That's a bi-weekly, and we also have bi-weekly DBFC tournament World Tour events on Fridays. And then on Saturdays, of course, we got our Tekken 8 tournaments with a team tournament coming up in 2 weeks. Like next week, I guess. I'll have to host it, so I guess I should post the sign-ups for that shortly. Yeah, of course, we also have a YouTube channel where you can find a ton of the VODs. I'm a little bit behind. I've slacked off a little bit recently after starting work again after some vacation, but believe me, I'll catch up. Trust. I'm the GOAT. Surely I will catch up. Surely I won't be like 6 months behind again. Surely. I'm almost there. Almost caught up. Please.
Yeah.
Can do it. And we're also almost at 1,000 subscribers, which means I'll be able to earn $1 per month, which will help my my budget. Which is nice.
Let's go.
Believe it or not, but I don't have a private jet or a yacht. So paying for events is expensive.
The Matcherino money does not go to Ask or Ratch or any of the other salty teams. And that being said, all the codes have been claimed, so thank you for that.
Yeah, good shit. But we're gonna send you guys over to someone, of course, and it's early enough that a European player might still be alive. We could send you guys over to Raging Hunter. That's a homie. That's still alive. Oh wait, we got. Is this? This is a different. That's so. There's like one streamer that has the exact same tag as a Danish player that also plays Strive, but this is a French person. It's like, that's so weird. It's like, I didn't know they streamed. Oh wait, the French. That's the wrong one. That's kind of funny. Well, that means we're just gonna take a trip Just. We're gonna take a trip to Raging Honda, the homie, playing some Biken. Very, very strong player. Always plays in Seoul. He's such a nice guy. Met him a couple years back at a tournament in Denmark that we organized. So, a special place in my heart wanting to go to my event. And hope you all have a wonderful Monday evening, Jesus Christ, and wonderful work week. See you guys on Friday, Saturday. I guess Rach will see you guys tomorrow. That was a very nice ending. Smooth.
Yep.
Smooth.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.